feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder. And all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming.
Cut the music. What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the tantalizing one. Yeah. The co-host on here. Yeah, it's okay. We started the show a little early, and I'm kind of glad because, I'm going to keep this 100. They say black people always late, but the two black guys early today. Let's go. So, look, you guys know that we got a special guest tonight. You guys know my good. Whoa, look at that, I messed up already. You guys know my good friend. We're gonna give his real name here, guys. His government, Isaiah Franklin, but we know him as Big Hirsch. He's gonna be watching. He's gonna be with us tonight, man. Let me explain to you why. This dude is the cream of the crop. He's one of the reasons why my channel is even on today. Now you guys know that he has his own show. It's called the KOD Show on YouTube. Here it is. You guys check him out right here. The KOD Show. Listen, guys, don't let the subscribership fool you. He's doing his thing right now. He's on the low. The channel about to blow up real soon. Hopefully at Celeb Fest we will see my boy Big Hirsch in Baltimore for Celeb Fest. Here is his link and everything, so you guys can see the KOD Show. Please subscribe to his channel because he deserves it. Now, before we get my man Big Hirsch in here, and here it is. The link is in the chat right there, guys, and on the screen. Any second now, there we go. Check out Big Hirsch. But before we get to Big Hirsch, we got co-hosts. We got to take care of business. And these guys don't know I did a little something different today. So I'm gonna give you guys his intro. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only ladies and gentlemen, from Anthony Blackwell channel on YouTube, all platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, everybody loves ABJ, Anthony Blackwell Jr. Let's go.
What's going on? ABJ.
Yeah. I like that, bro.
Thank you.
Check your mic, my friend. I like that music, bro. You're sounding great. That sounds great. I think this is all about you. So look.
All right, we're good.
There we go. See, bro, you taught me well. See that? I know the mic. I know the mic volumes and everything now. You taught me well, my friend. You taught me well.
You sure something rubbed off on you.
Yeah, some that bad attitude you have all the time. But
it's not a bad attitude. It's just brutal honesty, and people don't like it.
Oh, well, some people don't like the truth. They can't handle the truth, right?
Very true. Very true.
So look, tonight we got our boy Big Hirsch coming on, and you two got mutual respect for each other, but you guys are apples and oranges, vanilla and chocolate, literally. And I can't wait to see you guys' dynamic when we talk tonight. So let's, without any further ado, and the other co-host will be here shortly. Ladies and gentlemen, from the KOD podcast, my friend, and hopefully yours, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play theme music first.
They call me a god. They call me a god.
They call me a god.
They call me a god.
Yeah.
They call me a god.
Call me a god. He's the promo god, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, gotta feel
What's up, Tony?
I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test on. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking.
That one
I
gave
see
me
this
a
place like
headache,
a game
boy.
I'm playing. Straight
Yes, sir.
music. Big Hirsch in the
What's
house.
up?
What's up? What's up?
What's good?
It's good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you too, bro.
Listen, now we've talked about this, man. You know my concussion issues, man. How I forget things, man. I had to check my phone every day. To make sure I knew the date you was coming on. Not because you know my boy, just because cuckoo for cocoa puffs sometimes. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying, bro. Know what I'm saying.
Nah, you good. You good, money. Like, it happens to the best of us. You know what I'm saying? We get amnesia. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Definitely.
It's all good. What's up, Mr. Blackwell? How you doing?
What's going on? I'm sorry. I just got my phone after not looking at it for a while, and I didn't realize I was blowing up as much as I was. But I'm good, man. I'm here. I'm ready to rock, hang out with Tantalizing Tony and Big Hirsch and watch some Raw tonight.
Your Tinder must be going wild if you just got your phone back.
Everything's
You know
going
what I'm
wild, brother. It's Tinder, it's Instagram. Your boy's doing big things over here.
saying?
I'm in
Tinder.
demand, we'll say.
I had one. I'm gonna behave.
So look, before we get into Raw tonight, we got a little bit of time before we get to what's going on in the show tonight. I got a question I want to pose to both of you. I don't know what your views are, guys. People watching, there's no script. I just think of something and we talk about and go from there. They may agree, they may disagree, but I want to know what you guys think about the product today. So, Hirsch, I'm gonna ask you first. What do you think about? Let's talk. Since we're on Raw tonight, let's talk about WWE. What do you think about the WWE product right now and what they're doing?
Okay. So I usually don't watch Raw. Definitely don't watch anything on Tuesdays as much as I would like to. But I usually watch Raw and the recap on Hulu.
Which is great.
From what I do see on Hulu, Raw, it has its moments. Everybody has to remember it's 3 hours. You have all this talent that you've signed, so filling 3 hours, well, a lot of those superstars shouldn't be too hard. But also, as I say on the KOD show, the storylines have to make sense. So for the most part, they have storylines that make sense. They can fill the 3 hours, but it's just also about making sure it's a nonstop elevator ride. We got to keep going up, and we're gonna stay at the third or fourth floor for about 20 to 30 minutes. That's fine, but okay, let's get back on the elevator. Let's pick it back up. And Raw seems to have a bad problem with keeping that pace of going up. Versus SmackDown, as soon as you get on the elevator, you're going straight to the fourth floor. Every single week, straight to the fourth floor, and then you'll get stalled at the sixth floor. But then as soon as the honorary Oos comes out, everything picks back up, and then you're going straight to the penthouse.
He said honorary Oos. Blackwell, we should just jump right into that right now, because I want to see I don't know what Hirsch's thing is, but Blackwell, before we get to that question, Raw, what do you think? What do you think they could do better? What do you think is doing good?
I think Raw is fine. I think the 3 hour time slot for anybody is tough to do for a 3 hour window. I think when it comes to the big weekly television, I prefer Raw over Fridays and also Wednesdays, to be honest. Because I think Raw is leaning on it without a lot of the bloodline. I think Raw is leaning on it without a lot of the names that people want. I think it's more of a work rate show for me, and I like their roster.
Okay. So Big Hirsch mentioned, and hello to everybody. We will say hi to everybody in chat. And hello, Declan. What's up, buddy? Good you're watching. Hello, Declan. Love you, buddy. We'll take you to the bus yard soon, promise. Big Hirsch
Yes.
mentioned, yeah, he wants to see the buses. He likes the buses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Big Hirsch mentioned the honorary Sami Zayn. Now, I don't know if you know my take on Sami Zayn, Hirsch, but real quick, I believe that Sami Zayn should get the title shot over Cody Rhodes just because of organic his rise with popularity. And I don't know how you feel, but what do you feel about the whole bloodline Sami Zayn and where they should go? And is Cody the chosen one? Which way should they go with that?
Well, when I'm talking with just Bryce and Dela Cruz over on KOD, we literally have the same pretty much opinion. Like Sammy's rise to fame has not stopped since last year when he was going up against Johnny Knoxville. And Sammy has been able to create nothing out of something, and he just made it. He just made everything he just made it for himself. He took it in because it's like he's not playing a character. He's really cool with them. Like them's his dogs. Like he really rocked with them like that. So it's a very organic feeling to me. I love the fact of seeing Sammy at the top. And it's like it's getting to the point now where it's like, who cares about Rock versus Roman, be honest with you? Because a lot more people would rather see Sammy versus Roman because of the investment that they have over the past year. Like, for instance, on Friday Night SmackDown, when Sammy was eating the popcorn, and Roman looked at him like he was like, what are you doing? And then you cut back, and Roman has popcorn. And I said, it's the little things that matter. And this storyline is getting better and better. It's progressed. But however, Cody Rhodes is back. Cody Rhodes is being paid the money to do exactly what's going to happen. And I hate to say it, Cody Rhodes has had 3 of the greatest matches of his career since he returned.
True.
In my opinion, Roman hasn't even had a match close to what Cody did this past coming year.
So organically, you think Sammy's the pick, but professionally, money wise, financially, you think they should go Cody. If it was your pick, let me put it this way: if it was your pick for WrestleMania main event, let's take Rock out of the picture. Rock's out of the picture, and you got to choose. You have to personally choose between Cody and Sammy. What do you want to see?
I'm picking Sammy.
Blackwell, I want you to go from there.
Yeah, you can lead breadcrumbs to people the whole time to get them where you want them to say, but he said it perfectly. Wrestling's about making money, and your money's Cody Rhodes. Cody is, hey boy, that's there, and there's money trail there, and I'm gonna follow it. It doesn't matter. Cody's the kind of guy that can walk in and doesn't need a storyline push at Roman Reigns for 2 years because all he has to say is one word, one sentence. I don't care if you're the bloodline. Professional wrestling has more than one royal family, and boom, there's your match. And regardless of what people say with the Rock's showing up. This whole bloodline story was built on Roman and the Rock at WrestleMania. It's been built for this long for that payoff. That's what we're getting. It's happening.
Do we see a two-night WrestleMania where Roman wrestles twice?
I believe it's smart money to go that route.
So you think The Rock would actually go night one? That's why I'm so. Does The Rock go night one?
Yeah, Stone Cold went night one.
No, that's different. Stone Cold's a vet, and he was retired for 20. He was retired for 20 years. So there's no way Rock's going night one.
He goes night one.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
He knows.
No, he doesn't.
He knows what's best for business, and he knows that he's not the guy on the top right now. And Rock loses, by the way, when he comes back.
I'll give you that, but there's no way Rock's ego will not. His ego and his mom will not allow him to go night one. There's no way.
Yeah, I think his ego took a reality check when he realized that the business is doing well and he can do it. He's a night one slot.
No, I see that. I'm
And he's putting over
daydreaming.
family. And he's putting
I'm
over family.
daydreaming, but I see night one main event possibly being what's his name? Sammy versus KO for the Universal Championship or something different. But night one does not go to The Rock.
The only way night one doesn't go to The Rock is if Cody doesn't want the storyline to be I fought a tired Roman from the night before when he fought The Rock. So I would say Cody takes that because he doesn't want the stigma that I didn't beat 100% Roman if they do a 2-9 thing.
They will. They're definitely gonna do a 2-9 thing, but I don't see Rock going night one. That's not money. You have 2 nights. You're in LA. You're supposed to be selling over 100,000 seats, and on top of that, you still got $25,000 front row seats still available. So you definitely want that for night 2. So
yeah, the first 3 rows are still available at $25,000 a pop.
Yeah, I would never
which is
buy that.
crazy. Which is crazy. I mean, only rich people can afford it. So I mean, that makes sense. That can they sell those seats? And the only way to do it is Rock on night 2. But then you throw a monkey wrench in everything. To me, because
the only reason, like I said, just kind of like thinking about that honestly, I think it does make a little more sense now. Not because I think The Rock has an ego, and I don't think The Rock would do business. I'm thinking about Cody, and I think his storyline and what he always tries to put out, and I don't think he would want to take on a guy, and then the stigma would be I didn't fight him at 100%.
I mean, look, you both have great points. Before we get to the next deal, let's say hi to everybody. Mick Thompson, what's up? Karen, what's up? Lorraine, how you doing? Anthony Corzo, love the song. What's up, man? The KOD show in the house, of course. The man right here, Big Hirsch. Tyson, what's up? Cody Johnson, what's going on? That's how to Tyson. Yeah, I did say how's Tyson. What's up, Tyson? Jake the Tribal Chief, I acknowledge you. Chris, what's going on? Ashley, congratulations on your TikTok. My daughter, ciao, governor. I love you. Ted Cox, what's up? Parker's on the go. That's right. That's a great channel, by the way. You guys got any needs to go on a cruise? I watch their stuff. They got some good stuff on the cruise. Check them out. And of course, he's also part of the KOD show.
Every Thursday.
Yes. Eddie, what's up? And Hunter, what's going on? Tony, have you heard the FTO trying to eliminate 9-day 30 for president? Listen, we'll never see W Invasion in AEW. That ain't happening. No. But look, you guys both have great points. I'm still not sure on what's gonna happen. I'm in the Sami Zayn camp. I want him to get that title shot night 2. I really do. I want to see Rock night 1, Sami night 2. I know you're shaking your head there. Nah, Eddie Munster. I understand.
You don't go from wrestling the comedy match one year to taking out a guy who they just built up for 2 years this next year.
I understand.
It's just never going to happen.
I get that. I get your argument, but I don't understand why you're calling Sami Zayn a comedy act just because he wrestled Johnny.
He's a comedy act right now.
So is that what he was on NXT? A comedy act? Was he a comedy act NXT?
You're talking
underdog. He was Johnny Gargano before Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, and that's fine, but he hasn't been that in 7 years.
So you're saying that Sami's a comedy act when Cody Rhodes literally painted his face into a star?
I'm talking about today wrestling. Sami Zayn's a comedy act. Are we in disagreement with that?
No, I mean he's not. No, he's not a comedy act. He's a developed character. So and I want you to really understand this.
Are people watching Sami for his wrestling right now? Or are they laughing at Sami and his bits?
Say that again.
Are more people watching Sami Zayn for his wrestling matches, or are they laughing at his bits right now?
Neither. They're more interested in his storyline as a whole because he's a developed character over the past 3 years. Longer than Roman, actually. When you really think about it, because when Sami came back, Sami has been on a tear. You can't sit there and not put respect on his name because
I love Sami. I just think people are trying to put him up higher than he is right now.
When he went up against AJ in that for the undisputed against AJ for the undisputed Intercontinental Championship, was that not a banger of a match?
Sure was.
Because
Was he not also a comedy character at that point?
No, he came back and he did his job. He won the belt.
You think
at that time wasn't he like all right?
Do you think that he's getting deliveries? Do you think that the Liberator and the conspiracy theories is a comedy act?
100% they were comedy acts.
I wasn't laughing. I was thinking, hey, there's a conspiracy theory against my boy.
Am I in the Twilight Zone right now? The conspiracy theory Sami Zayn was not a comedy act.
It wasn't funny to me. I wasn't laughing.
You know, it was supposed to be a comedy act. It was tongue in cheek and it was comedy bits. Look, I understand you want him to have a WrestleMania match, and I get it. Sammy's awesome, but let's not pretend to be something we're not. That was 100. He's been a comedy act since then and on. People see Sammy and they chuckle, they laugh. He's very entertaining. He's funny. He's a comedy act right now.
We laugh at Jey Uso.
He's not a world beater. He's not a guy who beats someone who just dominated the WWE for 2 years because he had a cool run joining their stable.
We laugh at Jey Uso because he has an anger issue, do we not?
And the anger issue is a play off of Sammy being funny and annoying him.
It's still funny.
Thank you. You're right.
we can go on and on about this, but I'm going to say this again. I'm not going to let this die until we get to the Rumble. Then the Rumble's going to tell a lot. The Rumble's going to tell a lot.
I feel like Blackwell wants to be Sammy. I mean, look at his hair. All he has to do is dye it, right?
I'm a Sami Zayn fan, but I'm also a realistic wrestling person.
Are you going to cosplay? Are you going to cosplay as Sammy at WrestleMania?
No. My buddy has a better shot of being Sammy than I do. I'd be more of a Kevin if I shaved my head.
He would be more of a Kevin Owens.
You do look like a little. You do like a Kevin Owens.
Yeah. He's KO Jr. Definitely is. Look, all I can say is this, guys. First of all, I love both of your opinions. Even though if I disagree with Blackwell's, because I'm so tired of the comedy character.
He is.
You know, I don't know what to say. Except
you cannot label yourself a wrestling historian as you do, and not look at that and be like, he's not a comedy character right now.
I am a wrestling historian. First of all, let me tell you this. I'm more of a wrestling historian than anybody you know, and that includes your friend. Listen,
you would get smoked.
First thing, you go again talking about Brian. Here's the thing: just because
you would get that smoke.
Let me finish. Just because someone has knowledge because they've looked back on things, I've lived these things. Okay, he never went to Monday Night Raw in 1993, the first show.
Have to.
I did. That's not a wrestling historian. Okay, because I read a book means I know everything.
Well, yeah, he's read almost every wrestling book out there. He's been on the PWI. He's a personal moderator for a lot of really big messaging boards.
And I've been to every WrestleMania.
The game. It doesn't matter because you buy a ticket. If you watch it, you watch it.
I've been to every WrestleMania. I've been to every Monday night show at the Garden for 15 years straight. I've traveled all over.
Can you name every WrestleMania match that happened in order from start of the show to the end of the show the whole way through?
Let me say this. People think
because Brian can.
People think you okay.
Blackout.
People think because you can spew off facts makes you knowledgeable. That just meant you study. That doesn't mean you have. That doesn't mean you have.
He sits with that in his brain. He doesn't
have the experience. He doesn't have the experience that he lived the matches.
So you have to pay a ticket to know more.
No. Look, anybody can dissect the match by looking.
Anyone can buy a ticket. Doesn't mean you're a wrestling guy.
But if you're okay, so here's the thing. So because you knew that the British Bulldog and Lex Luger fought Jacob and Eli Blue at WrestleMania 11, that makes you a historian. You're great. And had a great. Was it a good match?
That's what I'm asking you. What you're saying what makes you a wrestling historian because if you were there live.
People just think that because you know a lot of wrestling facts because you read them makes you a wrestling aficionado. It doesn't. It just means you study. It means you have a photogenic memory and you study. Doesn't mean you know wrestling. He might not know.
He could take you through the entire storyline that happened. He could tell you the ins and outs. He could tell you what was happening on the dirt sheet at that time. That dude is a maniac.
And I can tell you what everything means in the ring because I've been in the ring. When you're a wrestler and a fan and you do what I do, I love Brian. Don't get me wrong, but I'm taking umbrage to say he would smoke you. Yeah, he might beat me in a trivia contest. A trivia contest is to make you a great wrestling fan. It makes you knowledgeable because you read a book. There's a difference. I'm a wrestling fan. I don't look at
he read books because he consumed it. He's consumed the product. He's a fan of the product.
Anybody can consume the product. Like, look, so you tell me that
anyone can buy a ticket. Anyone can go to wrestling school.
But they can't be good at it. They can't be good. They can't be good at everything like I am. I'm good at wrestling.
How long did you have to be in the ring to be considered a wrestling veteran?
Excuse me?
How long do you have to be in the ring to be considered yourself a wrestling veteran?
5 to 7 years.
It depends on the person too, because some people get better quicker. You know, some people soak it in quicker. But listen, I'm not trying to take away from what Brian does. Don't get me wrong. But I've meant to tell you this over the course of time. You always say, "Well, Brian would smoke you." You don't know that for sure. You don't know that for sure. No, you know that. You know he would smoke you because of what he's answered you. The question.
I've seen him. I've seen him take on entire rooms full of wrestling fans, and he smokes them.
Was I in them?
You were invited.
Was I ever in a room with Brian in a match? Yes or no?
What do you mean in a match?
I mean, in a trivia contest.
You were invited.
No? Was I ever in the room?
No, because you didn't show up.
That means that you don't know he beat me. You think he would.
He would have smoked you.
Yeah. So you think.
I talk wrestling with you, and I talk wrestling with Brian, and he would dominate you.
You let me explain something. I forgot more things that any of you know.
Doubt it.
True story.
Hey, I have a question. So, Blackwell.
Yes.
You are 1,000,000,000% confident in your guy Brian. Is that correct?
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
He's great. He's great. Don't get me wrong. He's great. He really is.
Okay. So,
bro, this guy will drink 30 beers, be in a bar full of the biggest wrestling fans in the world, and walk out up by 30.
But I'm not a wrestling fan.
And he'll play with, like, you could have 14 people at your table, and he'll be solo. He's gotten banned from bars because he's not. He's got banned from Tony Deppin's bar for trivia, and because Tony Deppin said you're not allowed to play anymore because you beat everybody.
Okay, so I have a question for you. I got a group of friends over at Mania Club, and we're trying to come up with some ideas on how to raise money for Connor's Cure. And it sounds like a challenge. Can you
speak for Brian?
Excuse me?
Can you speak for Brian Blackwell for this? Because
if you're challenging Brian, he'll take you on.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. This is not scripted. This is not scripted, guys.
This is not scripted. Never is. So
you're gonna smoked.
My question is, let's go over this layout real quick. How many questions do you think he can answer? Go tit for tat for. 50 questions.
So we played just the last time we played in a bar. There was like 10 rounds. I think 5 questions apiece. I think totally got 3 wrong.
Okay, so
total.
All right. So
and the trivia before that, I think it was 2, and that was even more questions.
Was theme music included?
No.
So does he know theme music as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because trivia is not just answering questions. So
I think Bryce Rumsbrand trivia that he hosted at Pilguru was harder than the one we won last time.
Does he know venues and stuff like that, and dates and all that stuff too?
Dates and venues he could be a little tricky with, but he could tell you the entire match card. He could tell you the storylines. He could tell you where they're billed from. He can all that stuff. He knows.
I like
that.
They
had the one round was just like this person, this name, billed from this city, and he was like, "Well, there's 3. Which one can I answer?" Like he knew that kind of stuff. Like yeah.
I think Hirsch. I see where you're going with this. I'm looking at the time. I see where you're going with this. I think we got to get with Mania Club. I think we got to set something for charity.
So because his guy's name's Brian, our guy, the wrestling historian, JR Perez, that's my guy. Like I will bet money I don't have and will probably never see that he will beat Brian.
Let's go. JR Perez, we're going to hit you up. Listen, we're going to get this. We're going to get this in the works. I think we can make this happen. I think we can do it live. I think we can simulcast this live on everybody's channel, the KOD channel, the Anthony Blackwell channel, the Graves channel, and this channel, and get it live on Mania Club. I think we should set this up because
I agree with you.
We could do this for Connor's Cure and raise some great monies for Connor's Cure.
We could do a 50-50 pot. Whoever wins, do whatever they want with the money. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I got my money on JR. A lot of money on JR.
Blackwell. So we'll talk off screen because I know. Listen, Brian's a great guy, by the way. He's salt of the earth. I'm sure he'll be up for it, and I'm sure he'd like to defend his self-proclaimed championship. Because But look, and I'll even do this. I'll even raise the stakes. So our boy, Mr. Joe Ruda from Ruda Entertainment was on the show last night. You see my European title there? My new title, Hirsch.
I have not seen your new
title. I'll show it to you shortly. So Ruda Entertainment LLC was at the XW show on Saturday. I have a new title, but he makes the most classic belts, and I'm going to show you guys shortly. But what I want to tell you is that I will personally get the title made. and give it to the person. If I gotta, yes, I will make sure it gets sent to that person. So I will get the title made for this. We're gonna forget. I'm gonna, because I trust you, Hirsch, and I know JR, and I know that Brian is good. So I know this is a championship match. So I will get a promo title made for this event through Ruda Entertainment.
Yo, Tony, KOD gonna throw in on it for you. On behalf of KOD, we're gonna throw in on. We ain't gonna let you foot the whole bill.
We'll talk.
We're gonna throw in on that.
We'll
Because if we're gonna do it right. If we're gonna do it right, we're gonna make it look tight. You did.
That's how we do it. And listen, and both you guys and your representatives that you guys representing, they'll have say on what they want the title design to look like, because this could be something that we do quite often, because I know Ruda Entertainment, we're going to be doing a lot of business along with Jamil, who makes the titles. We've had a little talks. There's some big stuff coming up, guys. I'm going to show you some titles later on during the show. But before we get to that, and guys, this was great. This happened organically, and this is what I'm talking about, okay? This is what I'm talking about. And thank you, Anthony Corozzo. Savage sent you. Thank you for watching. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Savage, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Now I have a promo. Savage. Now we talking promo contest. You got two of the champions sitting in the room right here. You got the promo god right below me, and you got me. And I think that might be a triple threat. But we'll talk about that later, because let's stay on one topic right now. Before we get to that, and Savage is good too, just so you know, very energetic. But before we get to that, let's get to
just because a man screams doesn't mean he doesn't need to be heard.
All right,
Not
Jake.
everyone has to yell to be in a promo.
All right, Jake the Snake. Look, we got two codes. I'm gonna introduce one first, who lives in my house, pays no bills, but they call him Big Bucks, and he got a new job today. So hopefully it's Mega Bucks Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, my son. Oh, he's the music. Oh.
I've got an itch I can't scratch. I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me. An open wound start to see. Everybody come here, gather round.
Let's go, Big Bucks.
Show the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with
music. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Bucks Bobby in the house. Big Bucks. Hey, let me take this off so it takes you off your head. Have you been hearing what's going on with all this today?
I have. This is a great debate. I like it. I like the energy in the room.
These guys are really hot. They're doing it. So look, Big Hirsch knows what he's talking about, bro. He's a very
man.
knowledgeable, very knowledgeable.
What's up, Big Bucks Bobby?
How you doing, man?
I'm chilling. How you doing?
I'm doing better.
You've been better. Shut up, bro. Listen, he got a stalker that gave my Xbox. He got a brand new Xbox.
What?
Bro, this chick she gives him everything. I'm trying to get me an iPhone for my new iPhone for me, because I needed some new recording devices. Let me tell you, she got him an iPhone 14. She pays his phone bill. Listen, well, he takes after his dad. And I'm just joking. I don't use no women. Women, listen, my friends give me stuff because they love me. I don't purposely take their things, Bobby.
I don't take it.
I'm joking. I'm only joking. I'm joking, guys. I'm joking. Look, we got it. This is not a coast. She refuses to say that she's talented. Okay, but I disagree, because she's the most talented person in this house, even me included. So look, she's the producer. Shut your mouth, Blacko. She's the producer.
I agree with Blackwell on that one.
Shut the both of you. Get off my show. She's not just a producer. She's not. Is she laughing? She's laughing backstage she's been in gorilla position. She's been in gorilla position for 10 minutes. She's not just a producer. She's not just the star of the show. She's my lovely daughter who's in college, her second semester coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, one and only. Oh, here's her music. Yeah. Hey!
Sounds like a girl getting her hair done montage on Stranger Things.
Yo, you tell me it's
Like
not
the girl
straight.
from Stranger Things is doing her hair, and she's about to the monsters lurking around outside.
She's like, running up that road, running up that hill. Kira's in the house. Kira, have you been listening to the show?
I have.
The dog's in the show now too.
They are. This is Brewster. Why don't you change the background?
What? Huh?
This show goes downhill when I'm not here, huh?
He did it.
It's a nightmare,
changed.
Kira. Thank you
He's
for coming back.
we got a
Hello,
lot.
everyone.
We got a lot of people in the chat.
What's up,
yes.
Kira?
How's it going?
Chill. Hey, governor.
Chill out, governor.
Hello, Governor.
Oh.
So look, tonight, we got Raw. Listen, I put Cody on the thumbnail. People think it's clickbait. It wasn't clickbait. I'll tell you why. Because it says, what's it say? Tell me what it says, Kira. Can you go to the
When every time you say it's not clickbait, it's kind of toting the line of clickbait. All the time you're like, it's not clickbait, guys, but it might be.
It says, when does Cody return? Cody Rhodes return? That's a question. When does he? Could be tonight. Maybe not. Raw Wrestling with special guest, Big Hirsch. Look at that. Look at that graphic right there, bro. You recognize that?
I do recognize that. I'm trying to put that on a sweater or something because apparently the one and only Lena Fanny is supposed to be at Celeb Fest February 5th at 9 a.m.
Where we're going to be.
Where we're going to be at. It's going to
That's
be
right.
live in effect. So, yes, sir. Blackwell, will you be there?
I will not.
You won't?
I'm booked.
I won't be able to show you that I'm taller than you? I mean, come on, man.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of people that are taller than me. I'm not a very tall man.
How tall? Wait. Before you tell me, Tony, on a scale of 1 to 10, how deceivingly short is he? He looks like 5'2".
No, he's honestly, he's maybe a little taller than me. I'm short.
Like 5'10".
Maybe 5'9", right? 5'9"?
5'11".
Oh my
Are you
God.
5'11"? Really?
That's when I had a good back. I don't know what it is now.
Well, listen, anybody taller than me looks like 6 foot, so I don't know, bro. I'm not the great judge of height, you know? But yeah. So listen, tonight we got Monday Night Raw, and Alexa Bliss, after her meltdown on Bianca Belair, does that start the show, Blackwell?
No.
What starts the show tonight?
Bloodline.
You think so?
They're gonna keep building this. They come out every week and say it's their show and dominate and break everything.
That could work. No, I didn't even think about that. We'll see.
Setting up the Bloodline versus the locker room, and someone needs to step up and be a leader, and Kevin can't keep doing it himself.
Who helps him out?
Something, Cody Rhodes.
I don't like the way you sing that song.
I don't like the song, so that's why I sang it like
Wait,
that.
you don't like the song?
No, I'm not a big fan of the song.
Why?
I like Cody as a person, but I'm not a huge Cody as a
What?
fan. Yeah.
That is one of the greatest WrestleMania theme songs to return to.
You know what? Go ahead,
I'm a shock the system kind of guy. That's
a good
one of my
song.
favorite. Athena's original music was good to me. Malachi's music in WWE was good to me. Here Comes the Boom in AEW is a good song for me.
Yo, Batista's music might be top 5 all time.
Yeah, it's good. That's really good.
But what has that?
Unfortunately, Batista comes down to it, but
Batista wasn't bad. He was good for what he was good for. What's that Cody Rhodes song sound like?
A gentleman in my soul.
How's it go?
In my soul.
yeah, the same thing I just said. Everything I just said. Yeah.
This is my kingdom. You took it all away. I gave it all away.
I love this song. Dum, dum, dum,
There's
dum.
this one line where he's like, "You took my name, but not my freedom." I like that because they took his last name.
Was he singing like his roots? What is that?
Best lyric in a wrestling song is like a broken needle, kid. You're missing the point. That's the best lyric in a wrestling.
What's that? What is that from? What's that? Who's that?
That's John Cena.
Is that really? Is that Thugonomics?
I don't know what's it was. Yeah, Thugonomics. Like a broken needle, kid. You're missing the point.
Oh wow,
That's so stupid.
listen. Anything John Cena. How about that bald spot? John Cena's bald spot. My God.
Happens when you get old, man.
Wow.
Blackwell has the same bald spot.
Definitely not.
He's just got it covered.
We never see the.
I got more hair on my head than all of you probably have on your entire body. Yep, I'm dominating. I'm winning the game. I have hair down to here.
Whoa.
You have hair under your boobs? That's
No, I have
amazing.
hair down to here.
Under boobs? You got side boob hair?
That's me after my surgery.
Okay,
That's me. Hey, listen. So we got Theory tonight too.
Cool.
Is anybody sold on Theory at all? Or just
Can
that?
I
I think he's
honest?
very entertaining. I just think right now his storyline's a little meh.
Can I be honest with you? Theory versus Seth Rollins got old extremely quick. and I would prefer to see Theory just about against anybody else. Anybody else. You could name Lord Farquaad, who looks like Blackwell. Anybody else. Anybody else except for Seth Rollins.
Blacklee's trying to bait you.
It just was not there. I did not believe the storyline. That whole Seth, the best part of it was that promo where Seth was like, I am Mount Rushmore. So I got it. The point got across. But listen, if you need somebody to carry Raw while Roman has both titles, to me, it just can't be Theory. You have so many great talented people back there that you could work off of. His music sucks. The new jacket he got from the new Carhartt jacket from Walmart sucks.
I like it.
I mean, come on. Like, what are you doing with yourself? Bring Bobby back. Listen, I don't call him Bobby. His name is Franklin, by the way. Franklin Lashley. Yeah, we go by some governments. Where's Franklin Lashley at? That's who I need to see.
Not me. One of the coolest people to look at as a professional wrestler, but Jesus Christmas, that guy is a giant dud when it comes to a storyline. You want your storyline to hit a brick wall quicker than shit? Put Bobby Lashley into it.
Wow.
Name one time you were like, boy, I'm excited for Bobby Lashley to be involved.
When he choked out Drew, hold on, because I got nothing but love and respect for Drew McIntyre. When he choked out Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania in Tampa, that was the time I literally lost everything I had. He choked that man out, and that was probably the match of besides Roman in that triple threat, that was the match of the night. What is you talking about?
Bobby Lashley storylines last longer than me drinking NyQuil before I go to sleep. Bedtime.
What?
Bro, when they hit his music at that Monday Night Raw and he was coming out to be the number one contender for Seth, bro, I just got up and left the arena. I was like, I can't watch this anymore.
He was there.
He's very talented. I love his in-ring work. But when he has to carry a storyline with his own words and go out there and talk and do everything he has to do, bro, it's boring as fuck. That's why he always has to have a mouthpiece. He should have a permanent mouthpiece attached to him everywhere he goes.
Thank you, Miss Lisa. Listen, it doesn't even matter if he has a mouthpiece or not. You still pay to see Bobby Lashley. There's not a lot of men that are better than Bobby Lashley or have had the career like. Okay, here we go. Nate, give me two. Give me two
that have been better than Bobby Lashley.
That are better than Bobby Lashley. Give me two.
Brock Lesnar.
Get another one.
I can keep going. Roman, Seth, KO, Sammy. I watch the entire current day roster before I watch a Bobby Lashley storyline. What was your favorite last Bobby Lashley storyline that lasted a span of months? That was a good payoff and that you enjoyed the way it went down?
Several.
Okay. Which one?
So when he won the U.S. title, that's one. When he beat Drew and he choked him out.
What was the payoff to that? What was the payoff to that storyline?
Of which storyline, sir?
Any of them.
You understood not to mess with Franklin Lashley. What you talking about?
And then he lost 2 weeks later to a guy
simple.
Then he probably lost a couple weeks later to a guy after he beat the big. Who did he lose to after that?
After he lost the title?
Yeah.
He lost the title to Seth.
Mm-hmm. So he beats the big Drew McIntyre and then gets stomped out by Seth Franklin Rollins.
Seth Franklin Rollins. Hey,
No.
listen,
True Franklin of professional wrestling.
Real quick, guys, I got spoilers for tonight. So if you guys don't want to hear them, close your ears. You know we do the spoilers from Fightful Select. So we're gonna give you 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here are the spoilers for tonight's Raw. Kevin Owens promo leading to a match. Alexa Bliss promo. Michin versus Bayley. Austin Theory and Seth Rollins promo. Candice LeRae versus Rhea Ripley. Cody Rhodes vignette. Solo Sikoa versus Dolph Ziggler. Miz TV featuring Dolph Ziggler. And a top contender tag team turmoil. The OC, Judgment Day, Street Profits, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin, and Alpha Academy. So 2/3 of the Hurt Business are in a match together. And Raw starting now on USA Network.
This Raw doesn't sound half bad. Just looking at it.
On paper is one thing, but hey, you know, we'll see.
We'll...
Execution's everything. Guys, Raw's on USA right now. Check it out. Let's go. And once again, it's great to have Big Hirsch here as the.
Thank you for having me, bro. I deeply appreciate it. You have no idea. I was trying to pull up Raw just now. Come on, man.
KOD show, man. Let's go. Listen, guys, in case you guys have not subscribed to KOD show, please do so. Everybody starts off with low subscribers because you got to start at 1. You can't get to 1 million without 1. So, guys, do me a solid and check out this guy's content. He's got great calls. Those dudes are great. The KOD show on YouTube. There is the actual link right there. Thanks, Bobby. There's the link. I don't want to cut your head off. And check him out, guys. It's great content. Please check him out. As you can see, I have schematics because I have TubeBuddy, so I can see all your views and all that stuff like that. So not to put your stuff out there, but yeah, check out all their shorts. Check out everything, man. Check them out. Look at what are you doing? Are you manhandling somebody right there in that picture?
Oh no, wait. That's my good friend Tim Lou Loretton. We call him Tim the Infinite Man. Listen, let me tell you something. I seen this man hit a 450 splash in a Nightdale gym. I think the ceiling was probably 15 feet with a fan coming down, and he hit one of the smoothest 450 splashes I've ever seen. He put on a straight banger. That was back in December. So North Carolina, just throwing it out there. North Carolina has a lot of great talent, and I try my hardest to go to as many indie shows as possible now, because I ain't got big money like Big Money Bobby back there. You know what I mean? So I ain't got. My lady ain't just giving me stuff. I gotta do honey-do lists and everything for stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I get to all my shows. Big Bucks Bobby foots the bill.
Big Bucks.
He makes a phone call to hey, my dad needs WrestleMania tickets here. Make it happen.
Blackwell donates plasma. That's how he goes to all of his
oh my god.
That's how he goes to all his WWE events.
Blackwell.
I've been to one WWE event in probably 5 years.
So you're an AEW guy, huh?
I'm an independent guy.
You're an AEW guy, huh?
No, not really. I have never been to an AEW show.
He's big. Okay. He's big on indies. He's very knowledgeable of the independent
scene.
I'm
an indie scene guy.
Okay.
KO's in the ring, guys. That's what he has to say. Crowd.
And usually on weekends, I'm being paid to be part of wrestling shows, not just watching them.
So what do you do when you're at these wrestling shows, sir?
I'm a commentary guy.
You are.
Mm-hmm.
So people paid to hear the crap that comes out of your mouth, sir?
They sure do. Because I'm talented and I'm wanted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm on the other side of the guardrail. There's not many of us, but we stay humble about it.
JBL?
Well, I'm happy for you.
JBL came out just now with Kevin Owens.
Yeah, they're gonna do a JBL Baron Corbin thing.
Oh, I forgot all about that gimmick.
I think everybody forgot about that gimmick, sir.
I just don't think Baron Corbin needs Bradshaw at all. I don't
think Baron Corbin needs a job at all.
No, I think Baron Corbin's actually talented in ring. He has good movement and he knows how to do everything.
His gimmicks are stupid is the problem. Don't need a gimmick. Is redneck a racist term?
There's no such thing as racist terms for white people. We don't care.
What the?
Call me any white racial slur. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna laugh hysterically at it.
No, but I'm saying
because there's no word that's rooted in the same way other ones are.
No, I got you.
But I'm sure redneck was probably started as a racial slur. But once again, nobody cares. All those Italian ones and Irish ones, nobody cares.
Still with this stupid music.
Come on, Corbin, do better.
I think tonight we see Corbin turn on JBL. That'd be nice.
Why? I mean,
the only thing interesting me out of this is they've always seemed to try to protect Corbin, especially on new character changes, and they're going to put him against Kevin, who's clearly protected right now. So this is interesting.
Joe Ruda in the room from Ruda Entertainment LLC, the guy that makes the best titles on earth.
Rude is the man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put some of his titles up shortly. I forgot to email them to myself. Kira's gonna do it right now. Can you email these titles to me? Can you get them out? Send them to me. Look at KO. KO doesn't want to hear it.
Really?
Again.
Oh, look at the last person.
He's the last guy to pin Roman?
Yeah.
Baron Corbin's the last guy to pin Roman? Wow.
Kevin's sleeping on the turnbuckle.
Such a Blackwell thing to do.
Huh?
It's such a Blackwell thing to do.
Yeah, definitely.
Baron Corbin's the
People try
last.
to talk tough, you just fall asleep on the turnbuckle and they have nothing else to say.
Baron Corbin's the last guy to beat Roman?
That's not a bad thing. Baron Corbin.
Yeah, you see how certain things in wrestling are just really not accomplishments that nobody really cares about? There's a prime example. So when an old indie guy says I wrestled 10 years ago, you should care about me, I fall asleep in the turnbuckle because no one remembers and no one cares. Tony's like, fuck you, bitch.
I can be the bigger man and ignore you.
You'll never be the bigger man because you're short.
Oh,
I'm definitely a bigger man than you are, sir.
Physically.
Everywhere, sir. It's the
Yeah,
reason I'm called the
Mentally,
chocolate
I don't know
one, sir.
about that. I don't know about that.
The reason I'm called the chocolate one, sir.
That hat looks tight. That's all I'm saying. Looks like not a lot of brains in there, you know?
Yeah, all my clothes are designed to fit. Unlike
guys.
you.
we got Boom. This is her music. Respect the girl. Oh, I'm good.
Oh, you ruined it.
Boom, baby. Boom, baby in the chat. What's up, Boom, baby? Good to see you, hon.
Austin Aries is coming to your town. You should save your seat. You should just not go because he's a waste.
Who's that?
Wow.
Austin Aries.
I
Who's
thought
going
I
to
was
come?
combative.
Austin Aries is a piece of shit.
What makes you say? I need backstory. What makes you say these things about him?
Have you? All right, so you're a wrestling guy. You don't know anything about Austin Aries?
I know that he got off. He got up from a finisher real quick and just walked out, disrespected the business. I remember that.
Yeah,
Was
he.
that
If
Johnny
you don't
Boston?
live his lifestyle, you're a piece of shit. He'll let you know in person. He's a horrible human. He was if depending on where you fall politically, he's not a good human being. During the pandemic, he showed a lot of that, and that's why he was a big part of Control Your Narrative because they all like to wear their red hats and stomp around and say how much they fucking are patriots, and he's just a dirtball human, and he's kind of not that great in wrestling. There's a lot of people I'd book over him.
You know, I noticed that. No, I did know something about Austin Aries when we went to Control Your Narrative. Remember, Kira?
I'm doing text.
He was quite rude to us.
He's a piece of shit, and he's probably racist.
I don't know if that's true, but you know.
Oh.
I wouldn't. After some of the stuff he's come out and said, I wouldn't doubt it. Fuck Austin Aries.
Oh.
He's the only dude I've ever met in an independent wrestling show that I would be like, if I never seen him again, I won't care.
Wow.
Yeah, he would look at all of us and say, you're a big fat piece of shit because you eat meat and you're not a vegan and you're a giant waste. Like, he's legit just not a good human being.
Then I'd smack him in the mouth. He talked to me that way. So I'm from the hood.
He'd swing back. He's not afraid to fight.
He's ass whipped. He's still listen. He took his ass whipped. Oh yeah, I can't.
I watched him fight. There's a wrestling documentary where a bunch of wrestlers swung on him at an ROH show and he met him in the parking lot, beat four of them up. Like, he knows how to throw.
Oh, he probably can.
Yeah.
I'm from Brooklyn. I know how to throw pretty good too.
That doesn't matter.
Matters to
Your
me.
area code doesn't help you fight.
Oh,
You got to get out there and get him in.
What your experiences do. And that's
I listen. I watch people walk on basketball court and say, "I'm from Philly. I'm from Brooklyn," and then they go to sleep and it's just like, "Cool,
different.
we'll get you a ride."
if you're not willing to die in a fight, you can't fight. I'm willing to die. So I don't think he's willing to die.
Can you believe?
He might be.
I've never been in a fight.
Good, and never get one because they might touch you. I have to kill him.
Okay.
There you go.
No.
Kevin Owens versus Baron Corbin. He's giving the not a good way to start Raw, in my opinion. I mean, not that it's bad. Just we haven't seen Baron Corbin in weeks, and then we just can put him in a match with Kevin.
I wouldn't say I like it, but I don't think it's like a bad way to start it off.
Look, Baron Corbin's talented. Nice chokeslam right there. He's talented. I just think he needs to get rid of JBL. Nothing against JBL. Just bring back the lone wolf.
When I see Baron Corbin wrestle, I completely forget about his stupid gimmick. So I think that's what makes me like the start of the show.
Is everybody here a meat eater?
A what?
A meat eater. We eat meat, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
We're not these.
When you put it like that, Tony.
You know what I mean? No, I'm saying because I got a so-called acquaintance of mine. I don't even call him. What do you call Leo Sparrow? After you almost
shoved you into a thought.
I'm Blackwell. Please tell the story how Leo Sparrow almost separated my shoulder. Please tell
Body
me.
checked the shit out of you. He chucked you across the room.
I'm doing an interview, and he just walks past me and bow. He's a vegan and almost took my shoulder out. I don't put people over, but I was hurt the next day. It's still a little son of a bitch.
You got beat up by a vegan, Tony? Like, what's really good, my brother?
Bodied.
He bodied.
They said they haven't seen someone get bodied like that in that venue since Jimmy Snuka.
Yo, okay. Hold up. I just want to take a time out because we
20 seconds.
I just want to say to my good friends over there at the KOD show, Just Bryce, Blake De La Cruz, Siobhan, our producer, our lovely producer. You guys think I'm bad. I have a disclaimer up whenever our show comes on. If you haven't tuned in, I have a disclaimer up. This man has been throwing subtle, disrespectful jabs all night, and it's like I love it and hate it at the same time.
What was my disrespect? I said Jimmy Snuka.
I love it and hate it because I can see me doing something like that. But kudos.
Well,
to you,
there's a reason why I said Jimmy Snuka because the
Yes.
building we're in is where Piper hit Snuka with a coconut.
Hamburg.
So that's why I said we haven't seen someone get bodied like that in that building since Jimmy Snuka. That's a history lesson. That's a call.
I mean, it was a double.
Now, if you wanted to see me get savage, I could have said we could have done one worse and drove 45 minutes up the road to Allentown and beat him up and killed him in a hotel room like Jimmy Snuka. That would have been more of an inappropriate joke. And also a history lesson. Double whammy. And then paid Vince to cover it up. And then get arrested 3 days before he dies.
Wow.
More history.
Well, I just want to say one more thing. I just want to say one more thing. Thank you, Tantalizer Tony, for having me on the show. It's a complete honor. Myself, Just Bryce, and my good friend Blake De La Cruz. I call him Boat Boy Blake. We appreciate, you always showing love. And I saw the other day you threw up that thank you on Mania Club. But you already know how I feel about you.
I didn't get thanked. They didn't thank me. I've been
he knew better. He wanted
grinding.
He wanted positive vibes, not Blackwell vibes. But
Blackwell vibes.
Dude, my back has been killing me because of this show, man. Oh, slip discs, especially when Kara's not here, bro. I have to carry some weight.
That is a lie. I know that's a lie.
Have you seen him and some of the other co-hosts here besides Graves?
That is
Boy,
a lie.
Your boy's carrying heavy weight.
That is a lie. It's Tony. That's a lie. But Tony, just thank you. Like, I deeply appreciate you. I cannot wait until February 4th when I take that journey over to Maryland. It's going to be a lot of good, positive energy representing KOD. And we deeply appreciate you reaching out and just being that dude, like just being that big homie off the block that say, hey, you're going to make it out the hood and you're going to do right. We deeply appreciate you.
No need to thank me, man. I surround myself with good people, even this piece of garbage over here that's on the channel. Even though he's an asshole, I still love him, and he does bring a lot to the show. The reason why his back hurts is maybe because it may lose a couple pounds, but that's what happens when you eat cheeseburgers and drink beer all day long.
Yeah, I'm drinking my kid's Gatorade. He's sitting here drinking a pint.
I'm drinking diet green tea.
Baby.
Diet green tea, bro. Okay. But
You can drink giant giant green tea, but when you drink 14 pounds of it a day, it doesn't help you at all. You might just go full sugar.
Okay, that's okay. I'll pass, bro.
I'm drinking healthy, Ma.
I drink troughs of it, bro. Troughs.
That's you walk into McDonald's and you order 14 meals and get a Diet Coke and thinks it cancels it all out.
I don't eat at McDonald's, but I used to do that back in the day. But I don't eat there anymore.
I'll take 17 McDoubles, 14 things, and a Diet Coke. Like, listen,
I'm more of a Big Mac guy.
Full Coke, you'll be all right. I think everything else is going to be just as bad.
Since we're talking about food, Whataburger is better than McDonald's. Just have to throw that out there.
Burgers at McDonald's are only good when you're at 3 o'clock in the morning and you're blackout drunk hammered. That's the only time burgers are good at McDonald's.
Blackwell, what college did you go to?
I didn't go to college.
That explains a lot. But
if you eat a burger from McDonald's and you think that's good, you should probably venture out of your area a little bit.
Blackwell, I would like to personally invite you onto the KOD show because the amount of trouble the two of us will get into just
I have heard some of your other co-hosts. There is some brain cells there on the show. Just unfortunately they didn't fall into you.
That's fine. That's fine. Because as long as they're
you
the
gotta
smart
loosen that
ones,
hat, brother. You gotta let it breathe. You're
as long as
trapping
they're
it all
the smart
in.
Ones,
it's like
as
pinching
long
a
as they're
hose.
smart
You know what I
ones,
mean? You gotta let the water out.
Sips pint. Blackwell is the adult version of Cartman from that TV show.
I like that. Cartman's a savage, bro.
Get my cheesy poops. My cheesy poops. I love my cheesy poops.
Cartman once killed a kid's parents and then grinded them up and made chili at it and fed it to the kid. That happened on a real show.
KO gets the win, guys. Not that we were watching that match.
Trying to sneak it in.
Okay. I got you. KO gets the win, guys.
Oh, really?
With a Stone Cold Stunner, of course.
Of course he does. He's protected.
He does.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow. Ismail, thank you so much. Thank you, Ismail Booth, who sent me a $5 cash app. Thank you, Cap. Because of the revenue, right?
You know what that means.
Bloodline. Here's your bloodline.
You know what that. Wait, hold on. We got the bloodline on. Oh my God! Wow.
They're beating up KO, by the way. I don't like that. I just like the bloodline coming in.
As much as I don't like Blackwell, he makes good calls. They didn't start the show, but they're in the beginning, so good job. I think Blackwell knows somebody.
Oh, KO fighting back.
Hey, Blackwell, do you know Dawn?
Who?
Dawn.
No.
Dish detergent?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what you wash with.
Where'd that even come from?
It came from nowhere.
This guy said he went to college, but I think he left all of his insults in 3rd grade.
Oh my God, these two are great together. Hey, Mania Club, you're watching this. This is money right now. Get
I'm
these
just waiting
clips,
for my
guys.
mom is fat next. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just no creativity over here.
I try not to go at moms. I try to leave moms alone.
Good, because usually when someone makes fun of my mom, I say she's dead, even though she's not, because then it makes the other person feel terrible.
I literally, what I say is this: good, she died to get away from you. That's what I'd say. I don't have any problem
you
with
wouldn't
that
be
one.
wrong.
That's harsh.
That would be a real thing too.
I keep it 100.
KO standing his ground.
My mom could be dead. They never text me, so I would never know.
Now let me ask you this: does that make the bloodline and soul look weak that KO just took all 3 of them out?
No.
Get a share.
Look,
Kevin's protected, my guy.
They tried to go back, but the security stopped them.
What do you mean? You're the points?
Look, Solo tried to go back and beat him up.
They still got beat up. They
They
say.
didn't get beat up. They had their fair share of
Here,
punches.
they just ran.
They
They ran.
I remember seeing Solo like 3 weeks before he went to NXT, and when he ran out, I thought it was one of the Usos. I was like, "Yo, what the fucking Usos?"
They look alike. They look so much alike. Yeah.
He had longer. He still had longer hair at the time.
Yeah. Question from Dana Jones. Tan Labs and Tony, Anthony Blackwell, and Big Hirsch. I have a question. Do you think we'll see Sami Zayn versus The Rock if The Rock wins and gets the world title?
What drugs are you on?
Hey,
Sami Zayn versus The Rock?
That's a lady.
It might be or a child. How do you not know this? It might
What's
be a
wrong
child.
with you?
That's
This-
crazy.
Just so
That's
you
a
know,
silly take.
Blackwell.
We'll never see that. There's your answer.
Just so you know, Blackwell and the Nation have a love-hate relationship.
No, screw the Nation. Except for like a handful of them that are all right. The rest of them can suck it.
Wow.
They don't want me here anyway, so that's fine.
Hit the likes, everybody. Even if you don't like Blackwell, please hit the likes. Please hit the likes. And share the channel, guys. Look, we're watching Monday Night Raw, watching along with our special guest from the KOD show, my man Big Hirsch.
Yes, sir.
It's always good to see you, man. It sucks that we live so far away. Listen, I was trying to my daughter lives in North Carolina, and we were trying to make the move. We really were. And some people are dragging their feet, but
Who's dragging their feet?
Big Bucks Bobby got too many stalkers around. I need that money for rent. So
Listen, man.
I can't leave.
You.
What?
I can tell you right now, North Carolina is an amazing place to live. I say that because we get a lot of indie wrestlers from South Carolina, a lot of indie wrestlers from Maryland, Virginia, West Virginia. They all come to North Carolina. We got big time wrestling where Jimmy Snuka had his last match. So they're starting to come back into the fold.
I know where Nancy had her last match.
Where Nancy had her last match?
Allentown.
Okay.
Yeah, she wrestled Jimmy. It was false count anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Blackwell Jr., a.k.a. Another Bad Blowjob.
Oh, my God.
That would be 2 B's. I know I said you're college educated, but I'll help you out.
Just
that
so you know,
ABBJ.
Just so you know, his logo is Everybody Loves ABJ because he's Anthony Blackwell Jr.
See, that makes sense. Anthony Black. So you can't add stuff and then say it means the same thing.
Okay, I've held it in long enough. This is Tony. You bring me on the show. You got this Walmart version of KO. You've got
5 out of 10 mid.
Say it again.
I was mid, but keep going.
Oh, okay. You've got this Walmart KO. You have Corey Graves' dyslexic cousin just sitting up here.
Canceled.
Going, hey, I won that award at Mania Club. Tony, I won the, hey, yo, you canceled the award at Mania Club the other day.
Still weak. I wouldn't have canceled it, but you can get better than that. Come on.
Yeah, I can. I'm trying because
I know you're trying.
I'm fishing and I'm seeing a lot of things, and it's gonna get there. Don't worry.
I hope so.
There'll be several of them. Don't worry about that.
How do you play those arcade systems back there? Like, you have to sit on your knees?
Yeah.
Believe it.
Because what's the point of standing up? Just sit down.
I figure you're so tall. They look like little tiny machines back there.
Yeah, it's kind of how it's the height difference between me and you. You want me to show you?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you.
Yeah.
So this is me.
Bro, I'd pay money to watch you play those machines. Could you imagine that visual? Yo, go hold the controller in your hand.
Yeah, I bought those for, I think
it's like Andre holding a beer can. You just snapping the thumbstick off.
I bought those for like $40. Thank you to my lovely wife Lyria. They were on sale.
There's an NBA Jam one I really want, but then I went to buy it and I seen they were like that, and I was like, I'm not paying $300 for that.
$300 at Walmart, yeah, for those little games. Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have a glitch. I could show you where the glitches are, but I don't like you too well, Anthony. So
I love it.
Guys, and just so you know, this is Big Hirsch from the KOD show. And I knew that once him and
one second, I had to bust. All right, we're good. That promo stunk. I had to.
Anyway, like I was saying, I knew when I got these two together. Look, they have mutual respect, but I knew there'd be a little bit of flack between these two, and that's why they're here because controversy creates cash. Speaking of cash, we never did a video for our $5 cash app from Ismail.
Well, you got me for 5 more minutes, and I gotta dip out.
Ding ding.
Where you going?
The bar. I just got invited.
Oh, excuse me. Let's leave the 10 Lives and Tony show to go to the bar. Anyway,
high demand, baby. Remember, high demand.
Wow, guys, here's a video. Check this one out. This might be the first one we played this. Here we go.
Not the first time.
Kira, the new Sasha Banks, the new Mercedes Monet, Kira Monet, everybody. Let's go.
I didn't sign up for this.
She didn't sign about it. She didn't even know it was made until she said, "What is this?" And by the way, every time we get a super chat, don't forget our boy.
Thanks for the super chat, baby! Ding ding!
Ding ding. And Mikey's under the weather, guys. A little dehydrated. Had a stomach virus for the last couple of days. He's not 100%, but he's resting, so he'll be back in a couple of days. Shout out to Mikey.
Feel better, Mikey.
Yeah.
So you're going to the bar? You're leaving the show?
Yeah, I'm going to the bar.
What?
I have friends who are in the area that normally aren't in the area, and they just got engaged. So I'm gonna go and have a beer with
Okay,
them.
I understand it. You know, you're not.
Dude, all I do is sit on the YouTube and talk wrestling. I need a break. I'm getting bitter. You know, I gotta sit here and watch wrestling 45 minutes behind the host. You know, it's tough. It's tough. Times are tough. Actually, real fast. Last week I was really proud of myself. I watched every single mainstream wrestling except MLW all last week. Like I told myself I'm gonna start watching NWA and Impact, and I watched them last week.
Wow. How was it?
They weren't bad. I mean, both companies, the main title picture is bullshit, but I mean, I grew up watching Hogan where I didn't care about the main title picture and all I cared about the mid-card stuff, so that doesn't bother me. But Impact has a lot of potential, man. That roster is solid, and NWA is fun. I like the studio style stuff, but NWA is tough to dry January. Dry January and sober October are two things I'll never participate in. I like to smoke and drink too much, and not cigarettes. So so I
Loser.
well, it's either that or pain pills. I think this is a better trade-off. So yeah, the NWA and it's tough to get behind because you don't know who's gonna stay or go. Because what they do is they film everything in like a few weeks span and then air it in like a couple months span. So somebody might be there for filming and then the next month they're gone. Kind of like that's what happened with Ricky Starks. Like people like Ricky Starks was in NWA. It's like now he kind of passed through. He filmed a bit and then he was gone. You know. So NWA still has that problem where they not problem, but they have that thing where somebody may be there and they're there for a big span because it was all pre-taped, and then when they come back, it's like, well, they're not there.
Ricky Starks is better than Austin Theory.
What's that?
Ricky Starks is better than Austin Theory.
I agree. I agree.
In promo, sure.
Everything.
Wrestler, that's tough.
Everything.
Hey, real quick,
Ricky Starks is better at not talking to people on Instagram, and he's not supposed to.
Oh,
I'm sorry?
Ricky Starks is better at not talking to people he's not supposed to on the internet.
Do you get off to these comments? Like, do you write them down, tattoo
Oh, that's just fact.
On your thigh?
Oh, never. I don't know.
Table that, guys. Table that for 1 second. Alexa Bliss came out and she's talking crap right now
Up with the table.
on the commentary table.
Come on, Lily.
Oh, my Bianca. What the hell?
Respectfully, I want Alexa to go off into the sunset and start another side business.
Like Mandy?
No, not like Mandy.
No. I think she wins the Rumble.
Maybe. Well, here we go again. They're playing. What are they doing? Oh boy, here we go.
Video interrupted Alexa Bliss.
Playground vignette. Playground. Here we go.
That's poor girl's heart.
Uncle Howdy. Okay. And shout out to Kevin Flynn. What's up, Kevin? My great friend for 30 years this month, Kev. 30-year anniversary.
And this is why I think she's going to win the Rumble. I mean, realistically, they don't need her to win the Rumble to go to SmackDown, but logically, I guess they need a reason to get her to SmackDown.
Is he coming out? Yeah, I hate this too, but we'll see. So how he's coming out?
Are they if they show something more story, I might get it.
Kevin, for a 30th anniversary, you got your same thing got you for a 20th anniversary. Nothing. Me and Kevin been friends 30 years this year.
Real quick,
basically met him at Monday Night Raw in January 11th, 1993. What's today's date? The 9th. So 2 days from today. Huh?
So whoever this is the same person that attacked Bray last time because the mask is cut.
Commercial.
The mask is cut and he's skinny.
Yeah. I'm gonna build it up like that, have them walk out, and then go straight to commercial.
What these dogs doing? We got.
Because they need to play that Mountain Dew commercial to make their money.
I think it's pizza.
DiGiorno,
What was I gonna say? Oh, bro, you should have seen at the show. I had these two kids who just kept running up and taking. I don't know what they were doing with them all, but they just kept taking stacks and stacks of the I Heart APJ stickers.
Sorry,
I didn't see them stuck everywhere.
What's saying about the stickers? But what?
I had this one kerosene. This little kid just kept running up and taking like 2 or 3 of them and leaving, and then he'd come back and take another 2 and 3 and leave. I don't know who he's giving them to, but they're probably out there.
Bobby had one on his hat the whole night and didn't know because I put it there. You see it? Yeah, I put it there.
I kept sticking them at Antonio, and his wife kept taking them off him. Somebody sent me a picture. There's one on the 2300 Arena bathroom stall.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I'm a part of I'm part of 2300 history now. I'm an ECW original, like Matt Cardona.
Exactly. So look, how you guys think Raw's starting off so far? I mean, I don't know about the whole Alexa Bliss deal.
Listen, this Captain Howdy Poopy Pants thing can go away. I wouldn't care.
We never agree on things, but I agree on that. And by the way, guys, I want to say this in the chat.
I said this shit was gonna suck 8 months before it happened.
I was with you. I never was against you with this whole Bray Wyatt thing. I'm not impressed. But that Richie, who is not here, supposed to be here, he's in love with Bray. But let me just say this, guys, in the chat. Okay, look, we're all a community. You guys know I always put my my info up on top so you guys can see where I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. You guys know you can friend me. You guys know it's
Don't
cool.
friend me.
Don't friend Blackwell. But look, here's the thing, guys.
I'll unfriend you.
If you friend a friend of mine, right, that's up to them to accept. But you can't be blowing up their inbox and their messenger, asking them, hey, did you know? Come on. You got to leave people alone. I'm not going to mention names because I don't want to embarrass anybody.
Mick.
I didn't say it. But you guys got to leave people.
Wow.
But I mean, listen, that's what he can say. That's what he can say.
They don't like me anyway, so I'll just start putting people's business out there.
You got
why don't they like you, Anthony?
I have no idea, especially this person, because I felt like I was nothing but a sweetheart to most of the people on this chat. But here's the problem, Big Hurst, if you don't. So when I'm not here in the box, when I'm in the box, everyone loves ABJ. But when I'm not in the box, what they don't realize is sometimes I'm not in the box, but I'm running the chat. Like I make sure people's comments get through because sometimes YouTube does crazy things with people's comments. And then I'm watching, and then people are just dogging me. And then I pop up and they're like, "Love you, bro." So I just came in one day and just let them know, like, "Yeah, y'all dirtballs."
And I never defend Anthony on certain things, but I'm allowed to hate him. But he brings content to the channel, and he does a lot of work for the channel. So for them not to like him, some of them being jerks. But I'm going to say this. I'm not going to mention it. Well, Jessica mentioned it. Please stay out of these females' inboxes, okay?
Sorry, Jessica. That one was on me. You know what I mean? Yeah, sorry. You know?
Everyone's as well. But stay, look. Like, guys, Lorraine is my good friend. Jessica and me go back 15 years. Stay out of their inboxes. You know, stop harassing them, okay? Please don't.
Yeah, I apologize to Jessica and Lorraine. That was on me. Sometimes, you know, your boy he has a couple beers, and I get a little crazy, and then
They told me about you, bro. They told
I
me
start
about
sending
you.
some photos. You know what I mean? It gets crazy.
Just so you know, ABJ check in DM.
There you go. See what I'm saying? Not some people bite. Some people bite. Sometimes you gotta cash your line in. You know.
Is it just me, or is Bailey a little thicker than usual?
Bailey?
Yeah, looking a little thick on the thick side.
I mean, I think she's always.
Damage control coming up right now. I'm a waste of the tag team titles, in my opinion. But yeah. But look, but once again, stop inboxing everybody, telling them that you're in the chat, that hey, I'm here. We know who's here. We see you. We can't acknowledge everybody all the time, but you got to stop bothering people because then they'll block you, and then you want to know why. So everybody, please leave all the ladies alone in their inboxes.
You know, my favorite thing on YouTube is when you click on someone's name and say hide from your channel. Gone.
You could do it.
That's what I did.
And Kevin, you're acknowledged. There you go, Kevin. But nobody's in your
Kevin?
chat. Kevin Flynn is my friend, my HWA cohort from the from Hardcore Wrestling Alliance. There's no 10 Lives and Tony without this guy.
Okay, so it's his fault that we got to deal with you.
Partially, yeah.
Jesus Christmas.
You don't got to do nothing, bro. I just don't say Blackwell show. Okay,
it might as well.
You can
leave. Kira got to hold it down. You know what I'm saying? Her future's so bright, she's got to wear shades.
Yeah. Nice.
That was good. I gave him that one.
All of them. I'm the man.
Hersh, you see how he disrespects the host? I stay professional. Usually I'd roast them, but sometimes I need days off. So he's
been taking about a couple months off.
Remember Johnny Carson? How he used to take a couple weeks off and always have on a co-host. They always be like weak, not good ratings.
Yeah, they have weak co-hosts and then they bring back the good one every.
Blackwell has weak ratings. Every time he comes in, ratings go down. The numbers. I have a number in my left corner. It's high, and when he gets in, straight to the bottom of the barrel.
It's Blackwell. I don't expect anything less except for people to leave.
Look at Kevin. I jobbed Tony his back because Big Hirsch interfered.
I don't even get that.
So there was a guy named there was a guy who was my bodyguard. He was a big Undertaker mark, and he dressed up like the Undertaker and everything. He was big just like you. So the correlation is two big guys. You know. Jason the Hellraiser. Thank you, Kev.
Jake, I'm working on it because I'm coming into this year's commentary full blown, so I need to get my practice.
Hey, Tony, on February 5th, I'm bringing the singlet to meet Nia Jax.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a show.
Yeah, that's gonna be an amazing show. It's gonna be amazing show. We gotta talk offline about that too, by the way.
Are you a Nia Jax fan?
I am the Nia Jax fan, sir.
He loves her.
Oh my gosh. I hate when people do it to themselves. This is my baby.
Oh my god! Please tell me this is not what it is.
It's the Nia Jax.
That is the My Whole Championship. There it is.
There it goes.
I'm gonna be honest. We might agree on something. I don't understand the Nia Jax hate. I thought she was very entertaining.
I do.
What was it?
You hate what you can't appreciate. You know what I mean? You hate what you can't appreciate.
Everyone talks about how unsafe she is and how she hurts people, but if that punch never lands, we never get the man.
She rocked the mess out of her. See, Blackwell, I still don't like you, but you're a decent person because you like Nia, so it's okay.
I can't believe you went out and spent money on the Nia Jax #1 fan belt.
He won that. He didn't buy that. He won that.
I won that.
Oh, okay. So somebody else spent money on that. That's
what are you talking about? I won that.
That's insane.
Won that title.
And you must have really put that over for someone to get that custom made.
Do you see that? Do you see that over my shoulder? That's her WrestleMania poster.
Is it? Have you ever met her?
See, this is why you're such a mark. I have. Because you don't pay attention to things. Of course, I've met her.
I'm not a mark. I just don't watch your content.
The cover photo. You don't watch whose content?
Yours. I don't. You said I'm a mark. I wouldn't know.
You know what? That's facts because I don't watch yours either.
You would
that
probably
channel
learn
doesn't-
something and get better on your own channel.
That channel doesn't even pop up. It's like
Mine?
it's static,
I
like back in the day.
Strongly disagree.
I
Listen.
don't.
If people want to search a channel with 3 letters in it, they go ABJ all day long. They go, what's a KOD? But you do have good co-hosts. A lot of potential there. A lot of potential.
We are the kings of dysfunction. We got all the cream of the crop. The whole 3 combination is right there. You're just a smug little, sonchicho that
I don't know what that means.
Go to the DR. You'll figure it out. You're just a sonchicho. I mean, good for you, bro.
Hey, listen up, everybody.
Are you Dominican?
Go to the DR. They'll love you.
I've been to Dominican. I've been to DR.
Yo, your new name is Sonchicho. I love it for you, bro.
I've been to DR before. It's a blast. I got blackout drunk on El Presidentes and Brugal all day long.
Let me put this guy over real quick, guys. Everybody, this is connecting people to wrestling.
He doesn't need to get put over. He has like 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah, what did you do? That's my man. What you doing?
That's my dude. Connecting people to wrestling, guys. Check him out. His channel is awesome. He's a great dude. If you haven't subscribed, please add to his 1 million subscribers, which he's gonna hit soon. He's got 1 million views. Yeah, 15. He's got 15.9 million views. My goodness, killing it. He deserves it, man. Check him out, guys. Great content, great dude. He also has connecting people through reggae. He's awesome. He's a good friend of mine. Chris, thank you for always supporting the channel, man. Appreciate you so much. Check him out, guys. There's a link right there to his channel. Check it. His content is great. Check it out. Look at that. 2.3 million views on this video right here.
Crazy. It's insane what gets views.
Yeah, but listen, he was
stand in the crowd and take a video. It's nuts.
He was there, did his thing. He's a good dude. Oh yeah, he's gonna get 100,000. He's 100,000 one. There you go. Thanks, Kevin, for subscribing.
I put a video. So the whole Instagram, the algorithm thing is so fucking weird. Like I put a video up of my buddy getting thrown off a U-Haul truck, and on Instagram I got like 19 or 15K views, and then on another platform I got like 3. It's just so random.
It is random. Yeah, like I went to Walmart and talked about no cash being used on TikTok. 50,000 views. It's so weird. It's so random.
Yeah.
But what I want to say, be quiet. What I want to say is this:
about Blanchard and Daga announced separations.
Nia Jax. Do you know my Nia Jax story?
No,
no, you should tell us.
So at WrestleMania 30, hold on, Pastor. Thank you for the $5 super chat, bro. Thank you so much. We did a video in case you missed it, but I'll do it again for you since you're here. Nia Jax. So me and Bobby had
Pastor.
we had a stayed at an Airbnb.
24.
Yeah, 34. Thanks. We stayed at Airbnb, but the night before we stayed in the hotel where all the wrestlers were, because I only could afford one night. It was $350 for a night.
So you're creeping on people at hotel rooms.
Exactly. It's when me and Sasha Banks had a falling out. But anyway, so we're in the elevator and I'm live on the radio with Busted Open Radio, right? As a caller. And Mark Henry's like, well, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's happening at the hotel. Because right now I'm in the studio.
So you're double marking it up.
That's what I do.
You're stalking wrestlers and you're calling into a radio station.
That works for me.
Crazy.
Listen, it's true. Anyway, so we get into the elevator. Nia Jax walks in the elevator. I said, Nia, how you doing? She goes, hey, how you doing? I said, good luck tomorrow, even though we know you're winning the title. She looks at me with a little smile. I said, this is Bobby, my son. She goes, hi, Bobby, how you doing? Gives him a hug, whatever. I said, by the way, I'm live on Busted Open Radio with Mark Henry. I give her the phone. She's like, you serious? She's on the phone, on my phone, talking to Mark Henry on the show live in the elevator. And she's like, who are you? Mark Henry goes, that's Tantalizing Tony, the bus driver. He's going to take over the wrestling world one day. She goes, really? I said, yeah. I said, I didn't say acknowledgement, but yeah. I said, you should get to know me, Nia. And she was like, you're so sweet and so cute, but you're not my type. Too short.
Well, how the hell does she find a man? I mean, Big Hirsch, you got a shot, my guy.
Big Hirsch.
Listen, I'm a happily married man, but my wife understands that
Is that your hall pass?
That I have a passion for Selena. So
is that your hall pass?
What's understood doesn't need to be spoken.
We got Bailey in the ring with Mission, aka
She be hanging out with Mojo Rawley a lot.
Mojo is a engaged man.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, they chill a lot. They're like friends.
Yeah, he'll probably be at Celeb Fest.
I met Mojo. I never met Nyla though.
Mojo.
My hole.
That's the best.
That's the first thing hijacks when that happened. They have like 100.
Sure, we could.
Speaking of Mojo,
Meet the bro.
Speaking of Mojo,
We can't hear it, by the way, if you're trying to play it with audio.
Nope, can't hear a thing.
oh, we'll fix it. Oh, sorry.
that is so weird, honestly, because like,
You can hear the
how can you
TV.
not hear it between the speakers?
Yes,
Like,
it's
what?
it's weird. Good. It's weird.
All right, you got me for 3 more minutes.
You said that 20 minutes.
Calvin,
ago.
that's not me.
That's what he says to his wife every night.
As long as I get mines, I don't give a shit.
That's what happens when you're 5'5". You don't
Three
care about
round, like
anybody.
Bernie Mac said, 3 minutes is 1 round in a heavyweight boxing round, and many people have been knocked out in the first round.
You better, I'm gonna get yours. I'm gonna get mine. You better
I'm
get
gonna
yours.
get mine. You better get yours. All that screaming, shut the fuck up, bust a nut. God, I miss Bernie Mac. I watched Life the other day. What a fucking movie.
Yeah, Bernie Mac's the best. Hit it.
Tantalizing Tony, what's up, Playboy? Mojo in the house, making sure you're hyped up. And brother, there's only 2 things you got to do in this life: stay hyped and stay tantalizing.
Let's go.
Tantalizing Tony, what's up, Playboy?
That's enough. Yeah. So that was Les. Oh God, Les got. Jesus, what's going on here? Les got that for me. He did a show, and Les was the promoter, and of course Billy gets to win over Mission, me and him. But thanks for Les, local pro wrestling. I'll be at a show end of the month with Alex Riley. Well, A-Rod making a comeback. I'm eating. She isn't.
You take a bite and then talk. Why don't you finish talking and then take a bite?
She actually talks to me.
Hey, Tony, tell A-Rod I got like 4 people he would love to work with. Cream of the crop from North Carolina, whenever he's ready.
What's a promotion in North Carolina that we should check out?
Right now, making the absolute most noise is going to be Deadlock Pro. Deadlock Pro is making a lot of noise.
They're good as well as AML is good.
You
too.
said Deadlock?
Deadlock Pro, yes. They are making a lot of noise. AML, they have an event coming up this weekend, I think it is. They got like a war game style match coming up.
That's my boy Tracy Myers runs it. He's the one guy that runs the WrestleCade. AML's great promotion.
AML has they got everybody wants to go to AML right now, but Deadlock Pro is definitely, I would probably say, at the top. Then we got American ALW, who I usually hang around with the most. They're up and coming. They're still getting there. They have a lot of talent goes through AML that is with Deadlock Pro, and that's with Fortitude Wrestling. Fortitude Wrestling is also really good. They, what's his name? Carlito was just the champion. He lost about a month ago. He lost to Mr. Kennedy. So
Yeah, they book a lot of Japanese talent here.
yes,
I've heard of Jada Stone. I mean, obviously Colby Carino is a beast.
I love Colby Carino.
Oh, Lucky Alice from there. He was on Dark.
I love Rhea Ripley.
Oh, Yoya. Yoya is a beast. I'm a huge Yoya fan.
Hey, what about this?
They book Janai by chance? Did they ever book Janai?
I don't know who Janai is.
Janai is Yoya's girlfriend. Well, they were at one point. I don't know if they still are. I think I don't know. I don't follow that kind of stuff. But
Hirsch, what about this comment?
There's rumors Nia Jax might return to the Rumble. Hey, listen, I'm gonna say this. If she does, I'm happy. If she doesn't,
they need help over on SmackDown. They don't have enough
I'm
female
happy.
talent right now.
It doesn't matter either way. I support her in everything she does.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a blast.
Thank goodness.
Thank you for your opportunities. No, I'm not thanking any of you. The champ doesn't thank anybody. He doesn't apologize for nothing.
What title do you hold besides
I hold everything.
Sanchicho?
I hold everything.
For those in the
Some
chat,
people call me God. I know it's in your theme music.
I am the promo guy, Anthony Blackwell. So if
it's been rough. You should probably work on it.
Actually,
if you're the promo God,
I am
then I'm the
guy.
promo Satan.
The promo who?
I'm promo Satan. I'm Blanco El Diablo. If you want to give me a Spanish name, you're looking at Blanco El Diablo.
The same race would never let you into their race. You are more like Yamcha of everything you do.
Listen, every race loves ABJ.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. Bro, trust me. Nah. I walk into any party you throw me in, I'm walking out drunk and loving life, and everyone's loving me. It's been proven fact.
Okay.
Proven fact. You don't think I'm cultured?
Cultured and a dick are two different things.
I'm still a dick, but I'm definitely cultured.
Sanchicho.
I've probably been to more different race parties in my 36 years than you have.
You probably have, because I'm not stupid enough to go to everybody's party. That's one.
Everywhere, bro.
I'm not going to everybody's party.
I've been to siestas. I've been to 3 o'clock Dominican parties, Puerto Rican parties, black parties. You name it. I've been there. Bro, put on some bachata, put on some Biggie. I'll get down with anybody. You can put on country. I'll hate it, but I'll drink beers with some rednecks in the middle of the woods.
By the way, but yeah, I feel you.
I'm multicultural. Everybody loves ABJ.
Except the nation.
I'm looking at Kira's face right now. Kira's face says exactly how I feel.
Don't deflect to Kira. You're the promo guy. You're top of the ball.
Exactly how I feel. Like
Kira is a giant Anthony Blackwell Jr. fan. I can't say she's an ABJ fan, but she is a giant Anthony Blackwell Jr. fan. She even said herself, she knows talent when she sees it. That's why I've been on as much as I have been.
I can't say yes, can't say no.
Crickets over here from the promo god, Tony. What is happening?
Because this is not a promo, sir. This is not a challenge.
He's staying respectful.
All you do is you're full of yourself. I'm happy for you. I'm happy you have the
full of myself.
I'm happy you have the confidence, but you're not a challenge. You can't beat David Furler. So if that being said,
other people, I'm not challenging David Furlow or whoever that is.
Because there's a hierarchy when it comes to these promos. You're not even at the bottom of my boot. You're not even allowed to be in the ring with me. So for those who think you're awesome, they think you're cool. You're just a smug.
I know I am.
You're just a smug, small man. You're a Sanchicho. This platform is a great platform for you because Tony's a non-combative person. I'm combative. I throw hands. See, if we were in the same room with each other, you wouldn't have that look on your face. You wouldn't be so confident. That beer that you drink, you wouldn't drink it because I would take your beer, I would sip your beer, and then I'd smack your wife on the ass and tell her to go get me another one. There's a difference between the two of us. There's a difference because you're disrespecting my Your smug disrespect is different from the God's disrespect. Because when I gets to going, I gets to going. And when I get to flowing, I get to flowing.
Real quick. Like I was said on this channel, and I've said many times before, I am smug, I'm cocky, and everything you said I wouldn't do, I would do 10 times over. And like everything else in the world, God isn't real. See you guys next time.
God, Blackwell, goodbye. Wow. Well, there you have it.
I apologize, Tony.
No apology necessary.
I apologize. I was in the middle of not trying to do that, and the next thing I know, I started going.
A-Town down. Welcome to the ring. I like how Austin Theory's trying to change himself up. It's taken a long time, but I like it.
So listen, somewhere down the road, we got to get Blackwell versus Hirsch in a. Ooh, wow. The chat loved it. It was entertaining.
I apologize, everybody over at the Tantalizing Tony Nation. You know what I'm saying? Where I come from, just because you're blunt and you're smug, that doesn't mean you're real. Just because you tag along to get some free bud doesn't mean you're culture. You know what I'm saying? Just because your girlfriend might be Hispanic doesn't mean you're cultured. Like, there's a difference.
I will say this about Black one, not to put him on a pedestal. He is savage in public with people. We've seen some. He's very outspoken. I will give him. He's very courageous. I've seen him talk to promoters like, "Hey, go kiss my." Like, he's a real dude. But as you are too. But I know you guys have a definite respect for each other. Hey,
Hey,
what's up? Let me see
I
how
don't
to
know
pronounce
what South Africa,
bro. We got people,
popping.
bro. We worldwide.
What's popping? South Africa? What?
We got India. We got Japan.
How
We
do you
got
pronounce your
Netherlands.
name?
Vuzmuzi, surprise, Nidbandi.
Vismuzi? Vismuzi. I don't that's a dope name. One. What is up, South Africa? I had a pair of shoes, I had a pair of Deodoras with the South African flag on it.
Deodora, he went back, bro.
Yes, sir.
They don't know about Deodoras, bro.
They don't.
Wait, where's your guy? Where's the visionary? Where's
Savage, you coming back? Don't worry, bro. Hurst was booked for weeks.
I thought he was gonna outshine me.
Anyway, he got Austin Theory in the ring.
Still talking about Seth. Get over it.
Beat me.
Out comes Dolph Ziggler.
Shut your mouths.
He's here to show the world. He's here to show the world. Come on.
What?
Hey, yo.
You know what happened
Shout out to the
Seth
Mania
freaking
Club.
Rollins?
Who's watching tonight?
Mania Club in the chat. That's what's up.
First of all, the minute I put that you were going to be on the show tonight,
Yes, sir.
my inbox went crazy. It went, it went nuts. What? Hurst on tonight?
Yes, sir. I had a pull up on Big Bro. You already know what it is. Tony showed nothing but love, and I deeply appreciate it every single time.
Admins will hit me up from Mania Club. So they wanted to see you, bro.
Well, I appreciate them.
What? Huh? The crowd's what?
Sorry, the crowd. I'm talking about the show.
Oh.
Excuse me.
By the United States champion, Austin freaking Theory.
Oh, come on. I'm gonna say the crowd's messing up Theory's thing.
Here comes Seth. Knee's okay, apparently.
Huh?
His knee's okay.
What happened to his knee?
Last week, after the show went off, oh, wow, maybe not.
He's on crutches.
He put the X up that he was hurt. Maybe this is a work. Maybe this is a work. Seth on
I'm
crutches.
back. My apologies.
No problem.
What were you saying, Kira? Kira, I just want to give you a compliment. I give you your flowers before you say anything else. The way that you manage this show, I know, like Blackwell said, my cohorts, Just Bryce and Blake Dela Cruz, how they're their brains. Sometimes when you know your position, you don't have to justify it. I know that those two guys, I trust those two with everything KOD, and I know it's going to get done. And that's the same way Tony trusts you with everything on this show. You're the heartbeat, you're the soul, and I appreciate you because, and I love the relationship between you and your father. I love it. It's amazing. It's dope to see. And you are literally getting on-the-job training running this channel. Like I told you in Dallas, you are amazing, and you keep up doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Cut it out. Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.
You are very welcome.
More fuel. So now we go off the air. She's gonna put her hand out for more money. More money.
More.
More? Wait, there's more?
I love
You're
Seth.
100%. You're not.
Uh-oh.
Because as much as they want to sing that song, they
That's
know
blind.
that I beat you last
No,
week.
he's fashionable.
Nation.
You didn't like the sound of that, huh?
But you were the one that said, Seth freaking Rollins was the one that said he is the mountaintop. Well, Seth, if you're the mountaintop, then I am the pinnacle of this entire damn industry.
The pinnacle.
Theory's getting pretty good.
He's no Ricky Starks, but he's doing pretty good tonight.
But you know what? You are one of the best. You are. You truly are. But me, I've surpassed your ass.
Might have him, buddy.
And I'm
That's a
on
dub. That's not true.
and better things. Like when I go on and win the 2023 Royal Rumble.
Oh boy.
Another entry into the Rumble.
That's what's gonna happen.
There's more. After I win the Royal Rumble, Austin Theory is going to go on to headline WrestleMania. And I am not only going to walk out the United States champion, but I'm going to walk out the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion.
Not in a million years.
Not in a trillion billion years. Well, my brother from another mother, Tantalizing Tony, I would have to tell you right now, it's about that time where I'll have to head on out, bro. And I deeply appreciate you having me here.
You know what? I knew you had to go, but before you go, let me plug your channel one more time, bro.
Okay, definitely.
You got me, Kara. So
Thank you.
can you definitely please?
Yeah.
So guys, listen, if you are new to this show, my good friend Big Hirsch has his own show called the KOD Show. And it's a great the dynamic's crazy. These guys go at it. De La Cruz and Bryce. Sometimes I think they're gonna kill each other, but they don't. It's all love.
Never that.
Guys, do me a favor, please take the time to subscribe to them. Eventually you'll see me on the show talking some junk, start some trouble with those guys, like, having a full segment, but it's not important. What's important is that these guys get these numbers, we get the numbers up because they're awesome. And Hirsch, man, thank you so much for coming on tonight. You and Blacko was money. I'm sure people are gonna want to see it again. You let me know when you want to come back. You have an open invitation. I'm pretty sure that Blacko would love to have you. You guys, it was good. It was definitely chocolate versus vanilla, and I liked it.
Well, if he was going to, Celeb Fest on February 5th, we could have linked up and could have talked some smack to him then, but he's a sucker and he ain't gonna be there. So that's that. Blackwell, I mean, he's okay. He has his moments where he's a decent person, but for the most part, I'll smack crap out of him, pretty much.
We don't want to see any violence, but I know what you mean. You meant figuratively, not literally, of course.
One of those two, yes. But Tony, as always, thank you, brother. I deeply appreciate it. Thank you for having me. Kira, I appreciate you as well. For all of those out there on the Tantalizing Tony show, I just want to let you know you guys are watching a really good dude. I appreciate him. He is amazing in more ways than one. Can't wait to see you February 5th. Also can't wait to see you on WrestleMania season. Because we go ham.
We go hard in WrestleMania season. And this year I'm gonna go do my coverage, but I'm gonna have fun. Okay? This year I'm gonna have fun.
No fun last year.
I was working. I worked the whole time.
Yeah, you just working. So it's gonna be dope. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody at Tantalizing Tony Show, thank you for having me. Deeply appreciate it. We will be doing this again sooner rather than later. We definitely be doing this again. I'm gonna see you February 5th, Celeb Fest in Baltimore, Maryland, and then we're gonna do this again.
Definitely, Hirsch. It was an honor and pleasure having you here.
I thank you, sir.
As Bobby Lashley just threw what's his name off the top rope. Listen, bro, you know your stuff. So it's great to talk wrestling, but more importantly, it's good to have your friendship. I love you, brother. Thank you for coming on, man.
I love you too, bro. I deeply appreciate it.
And the family, to the boss, Lear. I said hello and everything.
Yes, sir.
She's a boss. I don't want no smoke. Okay.
Yes, sir. Deeply appreciated. Y'all have a good night.
All right, man. Peace.
Peace.
Speaking of Bobby Lashley,
That is Big Hirsch. Big Hirsch called Bobby Lashley.
he's out.
Franklin Lashley.
He's out here.
He gets a cheer. Okay. So I guess he wasn't fired.
He was fired. Why is he in gear? Is he in a dark match? Isn't it a match now?
Ready to wreak havoc in San Antonio at the Royal Rumble. Cannot wait for it. Well, folks,
All right, Bobby Lashley's back. You know, we figured that was coming.
Candice LeRae versus Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley. You guys know that.
Candice LeRae versus Rhea Ripley.
I'm going to give it to Rhea because I love Rhea. It's only 9 o'clock.
It's very early.
Time's not flying by.
Time is not flying.
When you look at the card, it looks good, but then you remember that it's 3 hours. And all that stuff on what's supposed to happen tonight isn't going to branch out to 3 hours. Speaking of, was Seth Rollins even in the plans for tonight?
You ask me like I know.
Because you read the plan.
I didn't read anything. Can you? What's with this guy's music back there?
No one can hear it.
I can hear it.
I
can't concentrate.
I don't think Seth was. Yeah, Seth doesn't seem to be in any of the plans. I think that was the crowd. Oh, he was.
Where did I miss something?
Austin Theory and Seth Rollins promo.
Oh, I did say that too.
Because I was about to say, I only saw that it was going to be Austin Theory, and the crowd was cheering for Seth Rollins. So I was like, maybe they just told Seth to go out there, but he was supposed to go out there. Any Vince news? Not that I know of, but I can check again if anything came up in the last.
The sale
hour.
rumors are still buzzing. So yeah.
12 hours ago, Vince McMahon returns to WWE as board member. Nothing new. How Vince McMahon might take over WWE creative once again. 12 hours ago.
Yeah, nothing new. But we listen.
4 hours ago.
Look at Jakey Big. Jakey Big says Tony has more co-hosting titles, and
you got that right, buddy.
Sure, Kira, you be quiet. Where is?
You have plenty of you have Graves, Blackwell, Richie. Those are staples.
No, staples. They're staples.
Me.
You're a host.
Well, apparently, Dimitri.
Dimitri, that's his name.
Those are the others, and then the Poppins. You got Savage, Hirsch. Who else comes in? Hold on. Who is it?
Yes, Zuba, we love you, bro.
There was someone else.
Yes, hit those likes. She's right.
Oh, that's gonna bother me.
What, hosts?
Yes, there's someone that comes in.
What are you talking about?
Into the show, not often.
Wrestling with Savage?
No, I said that.
What? Paul Loria?
Mm-mm.
What are you talking about?
I'll find it, guys.
Can you go take care of that background noise? Who is that? Is that your brother? Tell him to kill him. Thank you. That's killing me. Jakey Bakey, you know what to do, right, Jakey? Yeah. Hold on, guys. I'm just trying to find out what's going on with the show tonight because, yeah. Sorry, guys. We're still at commercials. I'm just checking, guys. I'm in the group chat. He was good a long time ago. He's never nice to me. Anyone else? I agree with ABJ. Who's that? Bobby Lashley? You talking about Lashley right now? And here comes Rhea. Rhea versus Candice LeRae. My green tea, guys. My diet green tea.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
So Rhea Ripley coming to the ring with the new theme music.
Rhea Ripley.
The confident smirk on the face of the Judgment Day's resident eradicator, Rhea Ripley.
There certainly is a swagger about Rhea Ripley as she makes her way to the square.
Hey guys, we're five subscribers away from 5,100. That's crazy. I don't know where 95 subscribers came from that quick, but I'll take it. I will take it. Oh, somebody stole some Reese's. Stole from Bobby.
They were in the bin, so it's free range.
Are they poisonous?
Hope not. Did you guys know I love Rhea Ripley? Say it every show. But if you don't know, now you know.
200 in my age group. I'm in the 50s, bro. I'll feel it for a month.
Is that her music?
That's the Judgment Day music.
Oh. And what is Candice's thing? Like, what is with the wings? What is she supposed to be?
From Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
A legend hall of who? Big news on your show tonight? I gotta watch. We gotta watch Wrestling with Savage, guys.
It's time to shine. And what a statement victory
After this show.
for Candice LeRae here on Raw against Rhea Ripley.
Well, listen, I understand Candice hasn't necessarily tasted a great deal of success yet here in WWE. I understand Johnny Gargano.
I can never get to it, Kara.
Treating an injured shoulder, but that's no reason to throw your whole career away. Why in the hell would the Poison Pixie accept the challenge from the Eradicator?
Guys, don't forget to check out Wrestling with Savage.
What's got purple hair and injured husband and goes splat?
You never answered my question now.
What's your question?
I said, what's with Candice LeRae and the wings? What is she supposed to be?
Who knows?
You told me last time.
I forgot.
I forgot.
I'm old.
And I'm not. Bell has ring. Start the match.
Guys, check out Wrestling with Savage. Check out his channel, guys. Subscribe. Wow. Gargano out for 4 weeks.
Early energy and enthusiasm from Candice LeRae.
Wow.
Maybe Rhea's
That ain't good.
more concerned about. Oh, wait.
Candice LeRae, hang on a second. Stacking up Ripley who kicks out.
LeRae tried to get a quick win. Big boo from LeRae.
That's right, Dominic.
How about Big Hirsch and Anthony Blackwell going at it tonight?
That was interesting.
Tornado DDT, but can't plant it. Look at the strength of Rhea Ripley. She's gonna dump her like a sack of potatoes. Wow.
And she did. She goes with pin too.
Take a look at this. Rhea Ripley just woman handling.
Rhea Ripley only 26 years old.
What?
I think maybe younger.
She's old. Just kidding.
Idiot. Let's see.
What I wonder is after this match, who's going to
Candice LeRae gets thrown into the turnbuckle.
They're both laid up. Johnny's only got one good arm. Who knows what condition Candice is going to be.
Demi. Her first name is Demi.
Mm-hmm.
She looks like a Demi.
Yeah, she's 26. 26 years old.
Later, we got Solo Sikoa versus Dolph Ziggler.
He's here to show the world. He's here to
Why
show
do
the
I
world.
not remember seeing that in the rundown?
Rhea is grinning ear to ear like a Cheshire cat because this is why Rhea
Tony Khan
in the morning to hurt people.
or me?
Oof. Poor Candice. She's getting beat up right now.
Yeah, Candice and Johnny's pushes have not been that good, if you ask me.
Far from it. But you can always bounce back.
how to be a real ride or die like Rhea Ripley.
No doubt Rhea Ripley we watching
Rhea Ripley, if she doesn't win the Rumble, it's a travesty.
I hope she wins the Rumble. I've been waiting for Rhea versus Bianca for years.
It's her time.
Ripley just dominating Candice LeRae right now.
I know the rules.
Candice is 37. Wow.
What? 37? Wow.
She's been around a while.
I don't know if Candice realizes
Wow.
what planet she's on right now. This has been one-sided decimation.
Rhea definitely taking control of this
Is
match.
she gonna hit this?
Oh,
Jeez.
Oh, nice move by Candice.
Power bump?
But Ripley for the moment.
Nope.
And Rhea connected with the turnbuckle.
Is this Candice LeRae's up?
Wow.
Nice bump from Rhea.
Come on, Rhea.
Can she put away Rhea Ripley?
Rhea's better win the match. She better win the match.
Rhea should be concerned about going and it's celebrating Dominic's freedom after the match.
I still think we'll see Cody before the Rumble. I think we'll see the Raw before the Rumble. I was hoping tonight, but it ain't happening. Unless, something happens. Oh, Candice going for a springboard something. Wow, she gets caught. Look
Flawlessly.
at the strength of Rhea Ripley is. Oh, geez.
Astronomical.
That's a good word.
Yeah.
Oh, putting a Texas cloverleaf? Oh, no. It's a prism. Prism.
Trap? Outside the ring.
Oh, geez. Just dumped her on her head.
Bit of a rough patch. I can hear you, Rap. Maybe not in the best mood.
Back inside the ring they go.
They don't do conjugal visits. That's the thing from the movie.
Just end the match. This match isn't going too well.
Ripley.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
I think it might be the crowd because they're not doing good.
Wow.
Anything with Rhea Ripley in it, I like, but that was a little off. I think it might have been the crowd, honestly, because they were a little too quiet. And it went by really fast, too.
If you happen to be or know any reliable caregivers, please send your address and resume to the Gargano LeRae household because someone's got to take care of that kid.
Ripley just standing over her play. So unbelievably dominant.
That was a weird match.
The big victory tonight over Candice LeRae.
Wow.
Rhea's gonna
Uh-oh.
Oh, Brian backstage too.
Right now,
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby, excuse me. Earlier on tonight, you announced that your suspension has been lifted and that you plan to enter the Royal Rumble match.
Oh,
MVP.
uh-oh.
He's with the Omos. Maybe Richie was
Oh, is he
right.
gonna shake his hand?
Okay, I see tensions are still a little high, but I thought maybe you might have something to say to me, like, thank you, MVP, for getting me reinstated on Monday Night Raw.
Oh.
All right, P. I appreciate you.
So we're good?
I
No.
haven't punched you in your face yet, have I?
Okay, that's the start. Look, Roberto, I'm trying to mend fences here, man. Mistakes were made. But you know how well this thing works when we're all on the same page, and I'm trying to get us back to doing what we do best. And your mistake wasn't so easy to smooth over either. But I was able to get Pierce to realize that Monday nights need Bobby Lashley.
No, they don't.
Hell, I was even able to get Shelton and Cedric to realize the mistakes that they made.
He got Shelton and
There'll be an
Cedric.
opportunity to put some hurt on the bloodline, depending on how well they do in the tag team.
P, I'm not going to forget about what went down between us. We're good. Not right now, man.
All right, Roberto, I respect that.
Listen here.
Handle your business. as
Slow
you see
build.
fit. But if at some point you should decide to expand that business, my number's the same.
Why did he mention Omos?
Took my line.
MVP trying to mend fences. according
Oh,
to-
Another Cody Rhodes.
We took a look at the journey of Cody Rhodes' recovery and return to WWE. We've got a
Bow, 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 bow. I'm trying to live in the snow. Alrighty. So looks like Richie was right when he said the herpes. Was it Richie that said that? The herpes is getting back together with Omos.
I don't know if Omos.
I don't know because MVP didn't say anything about Omos. Isn't he still managing him?
Who knows?
So you would think, unless he cuts ties with Omos and then he's going downhill. Right now he's not even doing too good. But if they put Omos with Bobby Lashley and Cedric and what's his name? Cedric and Shelton, who have a match tonight. Shelton and Cedric have a match tonight. So what if MVP brings them out? Because he said that he got Shelton and Cedric on board. So what if he escorts them out to the ring today?
We'll see.
And that's actually the main event. Good for them. Good for Alpha Academy for being the main event. For Shelton and Cedric. Who else is in there? Yeah, that's it. Everyone else is used to the main event status. Are the Viking Raiders on SmackDown?
They're on SmackDown, yes.
What is this turmoil for? What is a turmoil? It's just like regular. How does that even work? There's like 5 tag teams in. Do you have 5 people in, or do you have to tag someone else?
We'll see. I don't know how they do it. I mean,
because that's stupid if you only start with 2 people and you don't even have to tag your person out. You could tag anyone out.
There are matches like that where you can
I hate it.
You can tag anybody you want.
I hate it. But they added the word turmoil on there, so maybe the rules are different. Maybe it just means it's more people. I'm excited for it though. Surprised this is the main event, but I'm excited. Jakey said there was a turmoil between ABJ and Big Hirsch tonight.
Listen, turmoil. Sometimes turmoil is good.
Gets the views. Just kidding. Well, not really. The views actually did go up because of that. I don't know how people figured that out.
Maybe
we were having a
maybe some phone calls were made. Look, it's always a good thing when you got 2 guys that love wrestling that don't like each other. You know what I mean?
What is a good name for a wrestling show, but the 2 people always oppose each other?
What?
Because I feel like Blackwell has a lot of unpopular opinions.
Who, me?
No, Blackwell.
Well, Blackwell has his own mind. So, I mean.
That's why we have such, well, not me. I don't talk much. But that's why y'all have so many good discussions, because you guys don't agree on a lot of things. And you guys are both passionate about your own sides.
Wrestling with Savage said this is like a public roast.
Who?
What? Who
was roasting who?
They were roasting each other.
Back then, a few minutes ago?
Yeah, they were roasting each other. They weren't roasting. Look.
Yeah, one left quick. Went south quick.
1 minute they were talking. Next thing you know, Hirsch just snapped.
Switch.
And then Black was like, what? They coming at me? I love that. People think that Blackwell's a pushover.
Who got the last word, though?
Blackwell did pull the mic drop. And he signed out, it was funny. It was good.
I could never do that. I wouldn't last.
Look,
lines.
Look, if you had to give that a score, they were definitely dead even, because it was really yes, I'm gonna bring that title up in a minute. By the way, talking about titles, yes, guys, London O2 Arena Money in the Bank, and guess what? I'm gonna attempt to go to London.
I'm trying.
It's in July, so I'm gonna see if I can do it. That'd be great if I could pull that off.
If you go to London, you have to talk in your accent.
I don't have one, but you can do it.
I'm not gonna be there.
Maybe we're gonna try. It will work. Did you get all those titles up? You did, right? Hey guys, listen. In case you guys weren't here yesterday,
on the show,
we
had an impromptu guest come on.
Yes,
Mr. Sorry, because you were stumbling. And Mr. Joel Ruda of Ruda Entertainment LLC on Instagram, who makes amazing title belts, and old school belts and all that good stuff. He came on the show impromptu, and it was a great discussion about what's happening with Big Hirsch and also his business.
Hirsch.
Did I say Big Hirsch?
You said Big Hirsch. You okay?
What was I going to say?
I don't know what you say, but anyway, look, guys.
Vince McMahon.
What? You all right?
No.
Anyway, guys, this is the Instagram page for Mr. Ruda from Ruda Entertainment. Please, please, please check him out. The reason why I want you to check him out, because if you need a title belt and you want some great quality, wait till I show you these pics. So I asked him to send me some pics of his stuff tonight. Look at this, guys.
Wonderful.
That's the NWA television champion. That's the white version of the WWF Winged Eagle.
And you know what? Some of these people bamboozle you with the pictures because you don't. The leather for me, the
that
leather,
gets you.
yeah.
Yep. People will try to shiest you with the pictures like this, but these legit. These were in his box. I've seen these titles with my own eyes. Look at the WCW United States Championship. Look at that.
I love when the ends are like rolled instead of like cut. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yes. What's up, Will? And Raleigh's Point, what's up? Look at that WCW title, guys. Look at that.
And he does a snakeskin, which is really cool.
Yeah, I love the snakeskin. Look at the Knockouts Championship right there.
That one's cute.
Look at the Impact. Look at that, guys. These are all legit. Look at that.
With WWF.
The WWF scratch logo, which I do not have.
No, you don't.
That's the back of it. This is all premium leather. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. That WWF logo. Guys, I got one coming home soon. Oh,
Do you not have?
I have the WWE. I know the F in this one. These are both WWE titles. I'll have 3 of these, which is crazy.
You got to get rid of one.
Maybe we'll. Look at that right there. Awesome. Got it in blue.
Blue, red, yellow.
We picked this one up. This title was so heavy. My God. Yeah, we heard about Chelsea.
About who?
Chelsea Green. Look at that, guys. The light heavyweight championship. That's from back in the day. Taka Michinoku carried that. Oh!
That's the one in your possession, is it not?
What? That right there? No? Oh, yeah.
I gotta get up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I wish I had that title. Wish I had that.
Aw.
I wish I had that.
Magic, bibbity, bobbity, boo.
Yeah, baby! Let's go! Let's freaking go.
I wonder when you'll stop talking about it.
Never. Anyway, I don't even know what's going on with commercials. I want to talk to you guys.
That's Brandy. This is the Cody Rhodes show.
Oh, Cody, what?
I hope that this is the worst of it.
Things went better than planned in that we thought it was a muscular injury, not a tendon injury, and that's better.
Oh, wow.
The real meat of this is it has to heal.
So I'm lying in a hospital bed, and the questions start creeping in. Was the surgery a success? How long until I'm back? Will I be as good as I was?
He's right. So
I'm almost
Cody,
ashamed to admit it, but
and we gotta
continue.
Am I willing to go down the
we
road?
got a
that's
guest
in front of
backstage. I'm gonna bring him in a second. So it's commercial.
back to the level that I was at? I know the work begins now.
I'm standing by backstage, hoping to get a word in.
Well, there it is.
Dolphy.
I'm not big on the whole Cody Rhodes comeback story. You know?
I feel like he wasn't even gone that long.
Exactly.
My head.
And
Focused on being
Huh?
the best.
Oh.
Now, a few weeks ago, the bloodline kicked down that door over there, busted through.
Okay, let him talk. Anyway, look, guys, we got a little special surprise for you guys. Type in that.
Mustafa Ali backstage. What are you doing? Another one whose comeback went burning in a fizzle. What's the saying? Burnt down to burnt to a crisp. He had a little thing with Seth Rollins and they never executed it. He came back and he targeted Seth and he never got his match, did he?
I don't remember. He did not.
I don't recall.
Yeah. Anyway, look, guys. A lot of good feedback from this guy, and I figured, hey, the co-hosts, they're playing cat and mouse tonight, so I don't know what this is. It's got some
every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly, I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Wrestling with Savage channel, ladies and gentlemen, Wrestling with Savage. I think you might be muted. Do we? Nope. So we went away from the boot up, but Wrestling with Savage is here, guys. He's in the house. He's in the shizzy. The hizzy for the shizzy. He's in the hizzy for shizzy.
The house for sure. Who even says that?
Shut up. No one even likes you. People say they like you, but they're lying to you.
No one said they like me. So joke's on you, mister.
Do we have volume?
Is it us? Are we the problem?
I don't know. Check our volume. Let's check. Let's go to the channel and check.
No, our speakers are working.
No, go check our feed.
Yeah.
Check our show. Check our show. Make sure we can talk. Make sure they're hearing us.
I got you.
Stephen Chambers says Savage broke his mic yelling.
That's literally what I was thinking. But where is it?
Right there. When does Corey return?
Oh.
There we go. Should be working now.
There you go. There you go.
There we go. I guess I just didn't hit the unmute button. I use a different program, but let's get back to the fact that thank you for bringing me onto the show tonight.
Listen, bro. Everybody's messaging me privately. Yo, when Savage come back? When Savage come back? I said, relax, guys. You don't want to overdose with a good thing.
Yeah, once in a blue, man. Maybe every other week, something. Whenever you need a little hand. If I'm free, I got you.
I appreciate it, bro. Listen, man. What about Big Hirsch and Blackwell tonight?
There's a lot of negativity in that last half hour.
I loved it. I loved it.
I'm not gonna lie. ABJ was putting on a roast, though. I'll give ABJ some props.
Listen. They both are doing great.
Hirsch didn't look like he had an answer for ABJ tonight.
I'm telling you, Hirsch was messaging me privately, and he said, "Look, I'm be respectful because I don't want to see." The problem with Hirsch is this: if Hirsch hadn't went in, we would have been here all night. Anthony wouldn't be able to go to the bar. So I've seen Hirsch literally make people cry.
How tall is Hirsch?
Huh?
How tall is Hirsch?
6'5", 6.
He looks like he looks like a big boy.
Big man there. He's a big man.
He's a football player right there.
He's no joke, bro. If I tell you what he did for a living, you'd be like, wow, he's a great dude. Listen, for the record, it's all in good fun between those two, just so you guys know. Because people are like, oh my God. You always gotta I hate that, we're in the wrestling business and people, you gotta explain everything to everybody. Like, oh my God, they're really gonna. And I hate for people to think so, because then you got people in the chat with each other going, oh, F you, he's with him, it's my side, your side. So,
No, it's good to have different takes, different opinions, because that's what creates conversation. That's what creates interest. I mean, I have a couple of co-hosts that once in a while they will say something that I don't agree with at all. And I make sure that they know about it, and then we go back and forth for a little bit. And eventually I do what you do. And I just, say, hey, it's my show. Shut up. I'm moving on.
Yeah, exactly. I love having control of the mute button. And by the way, they got Bronson Reed. Oh my God.
I'm a little behind you. I like Bronson Reed, though. Last time I saw him, that move that he did where he climbed the ropes and then leaped off with one leg, people aren't really aware of what kind of skill it takes for a man that weighs over 300 pounds to move like that.
Yeah,
Bronson Reed is the real deal.
He definitely is. Hopefully he gets to stay because if Vince gets his way, he'll be back in charge of creative.
I wouldn't worry about Vince, man. We have a better chance of the. Listen, all you need to know is this: Cody Rhodes is your new Disney princess. Okay.
Hold up, we got Bronson talking. Hold on a second.
To help the Miz.
And yeah, it's true.
Byron.
Oh, the Miz.
I'll field this one because
This
we
is a
have
nice
each other.
vignette for Bronson.
And he saw that I was outnumbered. Bronson isn't just a bruiser; he's a highly ethical man. And I just want everyone to know that if you mess with me, you mess with us. And I wanted to extend an invitation to you for Miss TV tonight. VIP, anything for a friend.
Friend.
Oh, he paid him.
Look, there is no us. If you want something,
you pay for it.
Own it.
Well, money talks.
The fuck is Miz wearing tonight?
Yeah, Miz
What
is crazy.
the fuck is that? Sorry for the curse.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Don't. You
is
get it bite your tongue so much. Don't worry.
What is?
Okay. I don't know. Hey, speaking
I
of,
like how Bronson played that though.
oh yeah,
He's Australian?
yeah, he's Australian.
He reminds me of the new Bam Bam Bigelow. That's how I look at him.
You know what? That's a great analogy, Bam Bam.
That's what I look at him when I see him.
And
I
then-
see the new Bam Bam.
Very agile big man that could move, could still talk in the ring, had persona, had je ne sais
Personality.
quoi. Personality, yes. Speaking of je ne sais quoi and personality, have you seen this up close? Have you seen
I
this?
love the Greek flag on there, man. I love it. I'm gonna buy it now just because I didn't even know there was a Greek flag on there. I want to
Bro.
order that same exact one. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, look, I'm a title guy, as you well know. I always get very emotional about all my titles, but I can't lie to you, man. I've seen
That's
a
your
lot
baby. That's your baby. That's why you're holding it.
bro. This. Are you looking at this?
Who is your favorite European champion of all time?
The British Bulldog.
Bro, okay, it's a good
Yeah.
choice.
Listen,
I did love D'Lo Brown's work though.
I did too. He's my dude. But see, here's the thing, man. British Bulldog's my favorite European champion. My favorite IC champion's Owen Hart.
Okay,
So
great choice.
even though he was the European champion as well,
Owen was better than Bret Hart in the ring.
100%.
You know, that's something that people don't say. And if I go up to Bret and tell him that, he will be like, "Yeah, I know."
Owen was the best Hart. He was the best. The thing with Owen is that Vince didn't like high flyers, you know. But if you notice that
He
one,
didn't fit the mold of the traditional Vince
Right.
McMahon prototype.
but once he got into that program with Bret, and he got to actually wrestle, you could see who the better wrestler was.
Bro, you
know?
could see it in all the match when he was tag teaming with Yokozuna, when he was tag teaming with Jeff Jarrett. They were killing it on Raw. I thought Jeff Jarrett was going to maybe get actual world title the way he was looking during that run.
It was good.
You know, slap nuts, this, that, the guitar, he had the abs, he was ripped, serious gimmick, short haircut, came back with
Yeah.
a new look.
It sucked that Owen never got the heavyweight title. He did
Yeah,
that.
no, well, it sucked that we didn't get like that match at Mania, him and Bret for the title, brother versus brother. That's a story that they could have really,
Yeah.
dug in
I mean,
with.
To me, Owen's best feud was with Shawn after Bret left.
Absolutely.
Those two guys
Absolutely.
killed each other. So I mean,
That whole
Owen,
DX versus the Canadian, stable was that was fire.
So
and then you have just Stone Cold Roman in the middle of all that, coming.
Yeah.
People didn't see it, but he was on fire and nobody even saw the flames. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That dude was walking around after that 316 promo. The dude was walking around the locker room with a fucking fireball on his back.
Yeah, you're right. So we got Dolph Ziggler in the ring going against Solo, which
This should be a good match, though.
It is, but Dolph's a guy that just is never going to get out of. He's never going to be a main event guy again. I don't know what it was with Dolph that he couldn't get the push he deserved. But
He did get the one world championship run with Big E by his side, and I believe, if I'm correct, AJ Lee was by his side as well. And
That's when he beat Del Rio.
That was like the biggest moment of his career. But you're right, he never had anything after that as far as world titles.
No,
he's been a commodity wrestler, but I think it's more of complacement. Because if you don't politic, and you know this, Tony. If you get tired of the politics and you get complacent and you just like you show up, What am I doing tonight? Cool. Next thing you know, 12 years go by.
No, it's true. And people realize, people say, oh man, he's politician. But you got to keep your name out there. You got to keep your gimmick and everything
You
in
have
front
to
of the people.
take what you want. And if you don't want it, then you're not going to get it. That's what happens with a lot of people. If I ask wrestlers this all the time, what's your goal in this business? What are you doing this for? Just to have fun? To make some money? To have some memories, experiences? Or are you here to win world championships? Are you here to be the best? Because if you don't have that attitude, it's 100% you're not going to name someone who became a world champion that didn't want it.
They don't know what
I don't think you can.
at all times. The guy is a wild card, and it has paid off extremely well for the bloodline.
You say wild card.
But then again, you have guys that want it and then they never become champion either. But that's not the point. You have to take it, man. Stone Cold is a prime example of someone that literally took the business by the balls and did whatever he needed to do in ECW and WCW, getting fired. That sent him to ECW like a man on a mission.
Fueled him.
Man on a mission. I'm sure you remember all those, Steve Austin promos from ECW.
I was there when he made them. So yeah.
So you know better than most. You saw that look in his eye then. He had that look.
Yeah,
You ever look at someone in the eye and you can see the passion, like it's on another level.
Yeah, he definitely had something to prove.
Now, Dolph, for example, do you think he has that same passion Stone Cold ever had?
I think
at one point maybe.
I think what Dolph cares about more is having good matches. He cares about having good matches, but he doesn't care about where his standing is. He figures, like, I'm already a world champion. I'm already a has Dolph been tag champion? I'm wondering.
Dolph tag champion? Yeah, with Bobby Roode.
Well, oh, that's right. And so, has been
Dirty
US
Dogs.
Has been US IC?
IC, I'm not 100% clear on. I think so. US champion, United States champion, but I'm pretty sure he had the IC in the World Championship. Multiple tag time winner. NXT champion, obviously. We know that. And then, Braun Breaker took it off of him. But here's a question I have for you. Let's say you're in a room with some wrestling fans and they tell you what, if they say Dolph Ziggler, and then you have to come back with your most memorable Dolph Ziggler moment. What is it that you remember? What comes to mind for Dolph Ziggler for you? For me, it's the Survivor Series where he was like 1-on-4 and survived and beat everybody and won the match. I thought that was the definitive moment of his career.
Let me see. So listen to this. They don't consider Dolph a Grand Slam winner, but listen to this. Dolph Ziggler is a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, a 6-time IC champion.
Yep, definitely IC. Yep, I knew that.
A 2-time US champion.
But he did have it twice. Okay.
And a tag team champion, but they don't consider him Grand Slam because he didn't win the WWE title. He won the World Championship. Which
That's silly though. But yet they count that in total counts for championships.
Right, they count it as a world title.
They count it for Triple H 14 times. They count it for Ric Flair 16 times, but it doesn't count for Dolph.
Yeah, it says despite having such an impressive title collection, Ziggler is not acknowledged as a Grand Slam champion since the World Heavyweight Championship is no longer active. WWE doesn't include it among the set of titles one has to win to complete a Grand Slam, but they consider it a world title because Triple H held that a few times.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but you got to admit all the WWE policies and rules and the way they hold rankings and records, a lot of it's janky. I mean, how many world champions do they not really even represent over the years in the 70s and 80s when they used to change titles at house shows just to make sure the guy would get out of the building alive?
Right.
That used to be a thing in other countries. Like this guy would show up. They're like, oh, you're going over tonight because I don't want to die.
Yeah, because back in the day, bro,
they would kill you.
They would tear the arena apart.
You would get hit with glass. You would get hit with steel chairs, wooden things. I mean, to all those fans, wrestling was real. Like there was no discussion about kayfabe or fake or what do you think they're going to do for the ending? No. Everybody was going there to watch fights. They thought they were watching people fight.
Old ladies, the grandmothers.
Oh yeah,
would the wrestlers with their pocketbooks.
Dude, I've seen the craziest fans reactions, like especially in the South. They would go absolutely berserk. I've seen women take the earrings off, throw it at people. I've seen people take out like hairpins, try to stab somebody, like crazy stuff.
Yep. Solo Sikoa just hit Umaga splash in the corner, man. He is
Solo's prime, man. He's ready to be in any match on any pay-per-view against anybody. And that's the thing that's good about these NXT guys. They're trained to work with everybody. They're trained to work big, small, little man, big man, high flyer. You know, luckily for him, his gimmick is so strongly protected.
Yeah.
He's not at risk for injury either. He doesn't look at his moveset. He doesn't have any high-risk moves, but everything looks like it's high damage.
You know what's great about, and that's funny about wrestlers that are built a certain way. If you're built a certain way, your moveset is protected and it protects you. But someone like Dolph Ziggler, who is so agile and moves around, he's at more of a risk of getting hurt because of how he looks.
Yeah,
you know?
no, I love how they have handled Solo since day one. From NXT all the way now. It's been an honor to be able to watch his come up. And the fact that he just skipped the whole NXT championship phase. He just said, I don't even need that title. It's irrelevant to how good my career is going to be.
Yeah.
You know, how many guys did he skip in NXT? And here he is. Not only is he on the main roster, but he's literally in the hottest storyline in the world of professional wrestling, according to the fans.
Well, listen, not the critics too. The critics are already saying that the bloodline may be one of the best.
I do not agree with the critics on this one at all, because it took me a long time to even get interested in the bloodline. It took Sami Zayn to get me interested in the bloodline. I love Roman Reigns, and I love the way he's done everything this last year. I think he's been extraordinary, actually. Very impressive. Some of the best work of his entire career. It took me a long time to really respect Roman Reigns, but yeah, I'll give it to them. I mean, the critics are not lying. You go to the shows, everyone's wearing the shirts, everyone has up the ones. So I can hate on it all I want, but that doesn't change the fact that it's over.
Yo, when have you ever seen a bad Dolph Ziggler match?
Never.
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 Ever.
Ever. Ever.
It's true.
Yeah, that's the one thing. He's consistent, man. That's the number one word of his career, consistency. Who bumps better than Ziggler, too? Can you really name a lot of people that take bumps better than this guy?
Look,
the way he
man,
bounces into the cell?
There's 3 great bumpers in the history of the WWE that I in wrestling. To me, they're Dolph, Mr. Perfect, and Shawn. These guys, selling wise.
It's a tough list to argue, man.
They sell, bro. Did you remember Mr. Perfect, how he sold it?
I would add Rob Van Dam to that list.
I'll give you that as well. I'll give you that as well.
Rob Van Dam to that list.
Jeff Hardy
used to take DDT. Oh, Jeff, yeah, bro, come on. Sell. He wasn't selling. He was really hurt every time. Like, it's all right to sell when you're in pain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people don't get. They're like, oh, he jumped off the ladder. He's okay. No, he's not. No, he is not. He is hurting right now.
It sucks.
Ricochet.
Stephen Chambers just made a great point. How many times wrestlers kick out of the zigzag?
Oh yeah, it's disrespectful.
Most unprotected finisher in the history of the business.
Oh yeah, there it is. He's gonna kick out again. Dolph's doing nothing again. But Dolph's having a good time. He's living his best life. I know he does a lot of comedy tours. He does comedy shows. He's all over the place. He's on TV, walking the red carpets, movie premieres. He's living the life, man. He's a superstar.
Yeah.
Sells merch. He's got his loyal fan base. What did you think of Tyler Breeze?
I like Tyler Breeze. I thought the only problem with Tyler Breeze is one, two. Well, I called this Simone Spike. The only thing I don't like about I didn't like about Tyler Breeze was he couldn't put some weight on. I think if he'd have put a couple pounds of muscle on, he might have been taking more. Because he was great.
I thought he was one of the best workers, man.
He could work his ass off, but he was small, and he was never going to go anywhere at that size.
Yeah, no.
I mean,
who do you think's the most small guy besides Rey Mysterio that had the most successful career?
That's a tough one.
Spike Dudley?
Spike, yeah.
He had a run.
but he had more of a he was more of a gimmick run.
Yeah, no, absolutely, 100%. But he had some major storylines.
Yeah, smaller guy. That's a tough one.
Because Rey Mysterio is the small guy, right? He's like that one small guy that conquered all odds. Won the Rumble, won the World Championship, shocked everybody, right? Major moment. And he's the only luchador to ever do so. That's the other thing. That's why I have high hopes for Santos Escobar. I feel like they need to take care of that man.
I think so. I don't think he'll ever get world title. I think we see if Andrade comes back. I think we see Andrade as a world champion before we see Escobar. I think Andrade's coming back to WWE, especially with Charlotte. He wants.
Would you bring back Alberto Del Rio?
No.
No way, right?
Nope,
not a shot in the world.
Never. It's too volatile. Too volatile. He's too controversial.
What did you think of his actual in-ring work before all the bullshit?
It was good. I liked it. I thought he was great. He was great. I
So
seen
he
him
shot
wrestle.
himself in the foot, basically.
Yeah, he's a terrible person. So he's not a good person.
Not a nice guy. Yes,
No, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I saw him at an indie show in New
Yeah,
York.
yeah, I saw that clip.
Oh, you saw that clip? Yeah, that clip where I was there when he made that thing, and if you notice the title, I said he claimed. I didn't say it happened, but long story short, it turns out that maybe he told a little bit of a story about getting paid. Maybe it was said that he actually pocketed other people's money. I don't know.
From WWE shows?
No, from
indie shows.
The indie show that he said he was at, he said the promoter to pay them. I heard something different. I heard that he took the money of the guys that were supposed to get paid. What the hell is he wearing? Look at this guy. Oh my God. Wait till
I
you see
can't believe that about Alberto, though. 100%. From all the other things I've heard, that doesn't sound far-fetched to me.
Well,
I love this. Dom actually is growing on me. This whole thing with him and Rhea Ripley has been gold. This little Backstreet Boys vignette that he did, he's like, you don't know about you. This is money. This is his best work on camera so far.
yeah. I
I'm
wasn't
entertained.
I wasn't a big Dominic fan, but I like him with the
with Mommy.
I like him with Mommy. What's up there, Angel? Best hair in the business. What's up?
So
Plug?
he's growing on you, though. So he's doing the job. Look at him now. He's coming out with a purple bandana, man. He looks like right out of Saints Row. I don't know if you ever played Saints Row.
I did play Saints Row, the first one. The first one was good. I did play Saints Row.
This looks like I see it looking at the cover of Saints Row 1 over here, man. I love it. He's embracing it. He's really embracing the character.
Definitely is. I mean, hit those likes, everybody, and thank you.
Have you watched Carmelo Hayes in action?
He's great.
Isn't he incredible?
I'd love to see him and Ricochet team up.
Oh yeah, that sounds like a hell of a tag team. What's the tag team name though? That's a tough one, right? You like Banger Bros, even though it's like Bang Bros. It's not.
People are gonna Google that. Like, what the hell?
No, don't tell them to Google that, especially if you got kids here. And by the way, shout out to everybody in the chat. You got a very cool community, very supportive community. They've been showing me a lot of love. They're coming to my streams after you go, or even the nights you're not on. Lately, I think I've seen you on like a lot though. You've been going hard this last few days. You're always doing something.
I try to do something. Like if I hear any news, I try to just report it, put a short up, do something 10 minutes. If I have a break during the, it depends on what time of the day stuff happens.
Anytime
so like,
you just get an opportunity, you're like, make content. That's it. That's the way it is though.
I
try, grind, man.
Yeah, I got some stuff coming up. Once I'm in the process. I'm moving in February to a new house, to a new place. I'm putting it out there because I haven't found nothing yet, but I know it's happening. But I'm moving in February. Once I get settled,
where are you moving to?
I'm staying in the area. I'm just moving to a different place. But March, I would say beginning of March, going into WrestleMania, I'm gonna be streaming every day.
Just turn it off for a second.
You're fine. Not to mention, I will, I'm going to WrestleMania, of course, and I'm going to be probably at the Road to WrestleMania house show in MSG with Richie. So there'll be some stuff coming down the pike.
That's what's. I actually got some sick news. I'm working on getting I already have the vendor table at the May 6th 80s Wrestling Con, and I'm now working on finalizing the booking of a legend, a Hall of Famer. Not cheap at all. Luckily, I have some good partners who have confidence in the ability to make money off legends. And I'm going to try to do some great things that day. And I would love to tell you who it is right now. I'll give you a clue. The first man to ever work with a famous person in the storyline. Tough, right? First man to ever work a program with a certified A-lister Hollywood celebrity. You should know this off the top of your head. You lived it. Basically giving you the answer.
Yeah. This is where my concussions come in.
Don't worry, I got you. I'm going to get you like 5 free autographs, man. You got to figure out who it is. Or wait till I announce it when I confirm the booking. I'm one step away from confirming the booking. That they're contacting, and you know how that works. Agents have to talk to agents.
It's not Jericho. Is it not Jericho?
Jericho, the first person to ever work with a celebrity, really?
I'm just thinking now.
Damn, you definitely don't want to go to any wrestling.
My brain's not working right now.
What's that thing called?
Trivia
Now my
Get
brain's
Through.
not working.
I mean, are we going back? And are we going
Yeah,
back?
this is an 80s wrestling con.
Okay. So, and this person's a wrestler?
He's a wrestler. He's a Hall of Famer, and you've seen
Cowboy
him
Bob
on
Orton.
You've seen him on TV more than almost anybody you've seen on TV today.
Oh, not Cowboy Bob Orton? No.
No.
Okay, I don't know. Not Cowboy Bob. Were they involved in WrestleMania 1?
They should have been, but no. I'll put it to you like this. There's a state in this country that is known for having the king of rock and roll. And this person is...
Oh, Jerry Lawler with Andy Kaufman.
There you go, bro.
Okay.
There you go. You got it. So we're close on locking Jerry the King Lawler, which is like, I've never even met him. You know what I mean? So I'm excited about that.
I have a picture I got to pull up from the internet that I'd love him to see with me behind him at Monday Night Raw when I was the first Raw. Uh-oh. Me and Yim getting the crap kicked out of her.
3 against 1.
3-on-1. Am I going to help her?
No. Where's the OC?
Wait, let me give you some advice, okay? Don't step up for someone who won't be here for you, all right?
Triple H would never quit anything, man. Vince McMahon is like his daddy. Stop it. He loves Vince. You know that. Tony knows that. Triple H loves Vince McMahon. He would hug him. He would cry if anything happened to Vince.
He does.
And we're not talking about love like, oh, I love the character, Mr. No, he loves the human being, the father-in-law, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
No, he loves Vince. He does. Jakey Bakey said honky tonk, man.
So we have a second wrestler lined up too, just in case Jerry can't, confirm. Which it's looking like from what my phone call recently with the agent that he's going to confirm. The other guy would be Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, but he's even more expensive.
He's very expensive, but if you get him, if you can get him, let me know because I will put in with you on that one.
Okay, well maybe we can listen. We can talk after. If the Jerry thing falls through, I'll let you know.
Because Steamboat's my guy to sit down and have an interview with. So,
oh well, yeah, that who wouldn't want to have an interview with that guy?
He's my all-time favorite. So
he's awesome, bro. One of the best performers. I mean, people underrate his work with Ric Flair. And I always tell people they always refer to the Macho Man match, right? And the Macho Man match was money. Great. Go watch his whole career feud with Ric Flair over like the 80s, bro. There's nothing better. They literally teach you how to have a program with a heel and a baby face. Classic.
Yeah. People don't realize how good.
Are you crazy? Yo, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at one time looked like a jacked Bruce Lee, okay? I mean, he could have easily, you could have easily convinced me that this man was capable of beating up Hulk Hogan if you would have presented him that way. Obviously, there's a size difference height-wise, but Ricky was jacked, man, and he could go.
Yeah, Steamboat. People don't realize how good Steamboat really was. I mean,
he was on another level, man.
Another level. He had a back injury too. If he wasn't hurt, in the
Is that
80s.
what kind of set him back in WWE? Because I feel like after 3, like he kind of fell off the WWE radar.
What happened is when he lost to Honky Tonk Man, it was kind of his back.
What do you know about that life, KP? I just want to
Turning this camera on in a second, boys. If you miss me, shout out to everybody in the chat, Mick and Jakey Bakey.
Jakey Bakey says, I like this clean cut version of Savage. Highly impressive and professional.
I see. Yeah, no, see, I told you. Remember I told you I can always flip that switch. You know, I have that ability right now.
No, it's good. Listen, bro, I tell you, don't offend. You didn't offend me. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I think ABJ thinks that I only have one, like,
one level,
one shift. He doesn't realize how deep my toolbox is. But that's okay. Also, I think he's confused on how we met, which I kind of wanted to clear up with you now that I'm on the air.
Go ahead, clear it up.
You know, you don't remember how you met me, do you?
I really don't.
How did you know me though? Because you came up to me and you introduced yourself, so you have to have something in there that.
I mean, I remember you. This is my thing. I see a lot of people in Philly, a lot, and like I said, sometimes I got a short-term.
So you
memory.
just saw the shirt? Maybe you saw the shirt that said Savage.
I remember talking to Savage, and Savage is my dude. You know, Macho Man Randy Savage is my dude. But I knew we knew each other, but I just couldn't remember what show we met at. And we met in Philly, right?
Yeah, that's the first time we met in Philly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And
You had come up to me and told me that you heard my call on Busted Open. I don't know if that's true or not true. I don't care. But that's what you said.
No, I said.
And I told ABJ that, and he said, no, he's like, I don't know. He's like, Tony, you know, he kind of says that to everybody.
No, I mean, no. So look, here's the thing, and this is not me saying anything bad to anybody. Like when people say, "Hey, do you remember? Excuse me, do you remember me?" And I go, "Yeah, of course." I say that because I don't want people feeling bad.
I don't blame you.
You know,
we all do it. We all do it. You know how many people I know in my life that come up to me, right? Like I could be at a supermarket, I could be at the bank, I could be anywhere. Okay, someone will come up to me and they will know so many things about me and something that happened at a park or there, and I'm listening, and the whole time I'm listening, I'm just trying to, who is this person?
Exactly.
It happens to me. It happens to everybody.
Dude, you have to realize I am all over the country.
Yeah. Dude, when you get out there, especially with the wrestling stuff, there's so many people, there's so many different personalities, wrestlers, valets, fans.
Dude, 2022, do you know what I did?
Promoters.
I did the Rumble. I did All In. I did WrestleMania. I did
grab it by the balls. You know,
I did the 2 Raws, 3 SmackDowns, 4 house shows.
A lot. Yeah, last year was one of my busiest wrestling years too, man.
Dynamite 3 times, Rampage. I went to Long Island. I was all over the place. I was at WrestleCade.
I went to every Cap show last year. I went to every AEW show in New York or New Jersey, including Full Gear pay-per-view. WWE, I haven't been to WWE in about 5, 6. Last time I went to WWE, I was watching Roman Reigns beat up John Cena in the main event.
Oh wow. But I go so many places and I meet so many people that, and they say, I remember you, I saw you. And I feel bad because sometimes I walk right past people.
No, that happened to me at Full Gear. I was walking around with my shirt, my Savage shirt, and my busted open Dave LaGreca head. So a lot of people yelling at me. And I don't know who that. Like, I think they just recognize the Dave head and they see the Savage name, so right away they're like, "Oh, it's Savage from Whitestone." I've been getting that a lot at the wrestling shows, like the busted open fans only, not the normal wrestling fan. Which Busted Open has their small little army. It's not a huge army, but they're always at the shows.
I know all those guys. They have a show on
Saturdays, Nation's Corner.
Yeah, Nation's Corner. And so I know all those guys. Plus, you gotta realize when you're at a Busted Open event, everybody hears your voice. Get Tony the bus driver. I'm like, hey, I don't. So no disrespect to anybody. If I don't recognize you, it's not because I don't want to remember you, because I can't.
But my main thing was, do you remember any of my phone calls throughout last year on Busted Open?
I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Say yeah. I know you called before. I know you've called.
I only started calling last year around March.
I know you've called before in the year, but I can't remember specific calls. But I've heard your name before. But I knew you. But I knew who you were because of the nation. Tony from the Nation's Corner had pointed me out and said, "Yo, that's Savage." I was like, "Oh, that's Savage. Okay, I know him. I hear him before." So
okay. Copy that. What do you think's going to happen right now? Why is the Miz getting involved with Judgment Day? And is there any relevancy here to a storyline bearing any kind of meaning over the next month? Or is this just a one-off?
Miz is just getting his face out there for the TV show.
This is another talent that I wonder what the hell we're doing with sometimes. But, I guess he's had his moments. He got to beat John Cena at WrestleMania 27. He got to be the world champion for like 5 minutes last year.
The Miz has done it all.
Yes. But I look at him like a Ric Flair. Like, to me, if you want an answer to MJF, he's in your roster. Let him go nuts. Give me that Miz that was cutting promos on Daniel Bryan on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes the OC. So isn't this terrible? Now the OC comes out. They didn't come out to help Mia Yim when she was getting her ass kicked. But here they are now to confront the Judgment Day. Does this make any sense? And how weak does it make them look?
Yeah, because they're men, that's still going to stop them from getting her ass beat. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just go pull them apart. Hey, stop. That's it. It's enough. It's something. There's no unity between the OC. Plus, no AJ. It's a disaster. That's all this means. So that's how I read into it. Because they're about to get crushed by Judgment Day. AJ's not coming out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. AJ's out for a while.
Who's winning this match right now, man? Do you think Bobby Lashley gets involved and causes Cedric and Shelton to get the win?
Maybe. I mean, that'd be perfect to get the
Hurt Business
back together.
I love the Hurt Business. I thought they were fantastic. Really, really revolutionary. Like as far as like stable wise.
Bad mistake breaking them up.
No, to me, it should be Bloodline should have been already fighting with the Hurt Business, and they should have been having some crazy back and forth feuds.
Agreed.
Maybe leading to a Bobby Roman fight at some point.
Stephen Chambers has a great point here. No AJ or Gargano in the Rumble.
That is true. But who needs AJ and Gargano when you have Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Austin Theory, maybe The Rock, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens? There's a lot. There's a lot of people in this Rumble that are sleepers this year.
Yeah.
But
my pick to win, Sammy.
Your pick to win is Sammy. I'm calling it right now. I think Cody's coming out number 1, and he's winning the Rumble. Classic Ric Flair style.
It could happen. Look, whatever happens, whatever the storyline.
When was the last time we had someone win from the number 1 position? Was it Shawn? Or was it Rey Mysterio? Did Rey do it?
Maybe Rey did it, but Rey might have been number 2. I don't know.
Well, I know Rey wasn't the first. I think was Ric Flair the first, or no? He won it from number 2. Did he win it from 1 or 2?
He might have won it from 2.
I think he won it from 2.
Mick, listen. Everybody knows you're here, Mick. We love you, but you.
Yeah, Mick. No, yeah, we know.
We know, Mick, but you got to stop calling everybody.
Listen, Tony, I've been sending Mick personalized voice messages on Facebook in the mornings to make him feel good every day. So he knows I wake up and I say, "Hey, Mick, tonight going live. I know you're gonna be there."
I love Mick, and Mick. I just don't want Mick bothering everybody because everybody loves Mick.
No, it's all right. Listen, once in a while, you should have once a month. We should have the Mick Thomason segment. We go off on how much this kid is incredible.
Well, we had a Mick appreciation night, and we're gonna do it again.
Shit.
Yeah, he was on the show. We're gonna bring Mick on. We know we're gonna do it this month. We'll do it this month.
I want to get him on my show, but I don't think he has Discord. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to do these stream. I kind of signed up for one, but I haven't really messed with it. See, I wanted to say effed with it, but I stopped myself.
It's very easy. It's very easy.
No, it's super easy. It's just I'm being lazy. I got to do it.
Mick, I know you're here, buddy. You just have to let me know. I know you're here. Lorraine, good night.
He's going.
I see you, Mick. I see you, buddy. I know you're here.
Can you bring him on the show now?
No, I can't bring him on right now because we haven't vetted it. I got to talk to his mom first. Hey, there she is. I'm waiting for her all night.
Hey, First Lady. What's going on,
First
guys?
Lady of the Nation's Handleization. What's up there, First Lady? How you doing?
So Mick's mom is in this chat too?
No, she's not, but I'll just text her first. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Copy that.
He knows he's getting on. I like to show that respect. But
Okay.
Mick, just so you know, I'm looking at you, Mick. I always know you're here. I love you, Mick. I like the video you did last Animania Club. I love that you support the channel, bro. You're always loved. Don't worry about it, bro. We know
You got a super loyal guy there, man. I mean, this kid comes in my streams and all he's doing is saying, "Stay tantalizing." He's shouting out Tony like for 2 hours. He's going in, man, for you.
I know he loves the show. He's been in from the been in from day one. He been a fan since day
You gotta
one.
love those loyals, man. I have a couple of them myself. They were the one or two people that were messing with me for a while. It's not easy, man, when you first start, man. Especially you're trying to put on a show and there's like 0 people watching you, then maybe 1, then maybe 2. 3. Something happens magical though when I start hitting high numbers. Like when I start seeing like 7 to 10 to 12, 20, I told them, I'm like, you guys give me that energy, and it's over. I used to play video games. I used to have 250 people watching me play PUBG, man, and I would lose my mind, Tony, like in a way that you can't even fathom.
No, I know, bro. Look, these guys, you have to realize, before I got any real viewers, like Karen, like, Dad, you have 5 people watching. I was like, yeah, but those 5 people
Better than 0.
They depend on me. I said, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Next thing you know, it was 10, and then I was like, wait a minute, what? 50, 60?
Yeah,
What's happening here?
I've seen some of your videos. You get a lot of views after the fact. So like maybe you have like 60 people watching you or 50 people, but then by the end of the week, your video will have 800, 900, 1,200, 3,000, whatever. You have some videos that have traction, man, and they get views, especially when you have a following now. When you have a 5,000 people base, that's you're on that trajectory to get to that 10K, then that 15K, then that 20K. You're gonna chunk away, and eventually, hopefully, you're not getting your senior citizen discount by then. But one day, one day, you're gonna have 100,000 followers, Tony.
I will, but listen, you saying that senior citizen, God damn it, senior citizen thing.
You're still far away from there. Wait, 11 years?
But this year I hit the early bird special, 55.
Ooh, I got like 15 years, 16 years to go for that.
Early bird special start in April, guys. I get the.
No, I was thinking about the other day, like I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, look at Tony. He's here. His daughter's helping him out. He's got it. He's got his family involved. It's awesome. It's fun. I was thinking, I can't wait till my son gets a little older, and if he's even remotely into wrestling, we're gonna have such a good time, man. And when I die, he's Nick Savage, and Wrestling with Savage, whatever following he has, it's his.
Right,
take it and run with it.
And that's what I want, because eventually, when I stop doing this, I think Kira will still keep the channel going. But I think Mikey, listen, he's watching.
That could be superstar.
He watches wrestling. He loves wrestling. He still doesn't get what's going on yet. But as the days go by, he'll learn as the years go by. But yeah,
you never know, man.
Yeah,
if he's even remotely into it, or if he's really into it, and then he already has the platform to just step into and just take over, it's done.
He loves it. He loves Bianca Belair and Roman. Those are his people. He follows the champs, Bianca and Roman. He loves Bianca.
I don't blame him, man. As a kid, how do you not follow the champs?
Yeah, and that shows you how they target, what they know what they're doing marketing wise. Because little kids, like, if you bring them to a show, you gotta buy them a shirt, you gotta buy them a title, you gotta
do everything. You got to do everything. You got to get their figure. You got to get their action. Back in the day, we had the foam hands, which I kind of like how AEW is bringing that back with the Acclaim.
I love the Macho Man foam hands, bro.
Of course. Do you have any of the old foam hands, man? I wish I still had them. I don't know what the hell happened to them.
You know what, though? I know people at the cons that always have them. I never buy one. I should buy one.
You see a lot of cool. One thing I do like about the cons is you see merchandise there that you haven't seen in years, or maybe never ever in your life.
Yeah,
so it keeps it. There's a reason to go, but at the same time, you got to come with that money. You got to be ready to spend some money on some of that stuff.
Speaking of cons and stuff that are at cons, my good friend Pat, we call him Fail Sauce in our in my OSP, in my clan for Xbox. This guy does a lot of what's it called here? He goes to auction and stuff. He's got these WWF magazines. WWF magazines. He's holding for me. I can't wait.
I miss my old magazines, man. I was thinking about that too. Actually, I bought one recently just to buy it because I was like, you know what? I like the cover. And what's crazy, I'll show you something crazy right now. So this is the one I bought recently.
Oh wow!
Just a classic cover. I loved it. I love that it's Vince and Stone Cold. Look what pay-per-views on the back. What event happened at this pay-per-view?
Over the Edge. Is it Over the Edge?
Think about this. Very significant event.
Isn't that
caused WWF a lot of problems? Big lawsuit.
That's when Owen died, right?
How crazy is that?
Wow.
So yeah, I want to start collecting some of the magazines again for sure.
What? And it was so crazy because the name of the pay-per-view, Over the Edge, and he fell off the scale. He fell off the top.
Yeah, man. I mean, the irony, man.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Sad. I remember that. I was watching it on pay-per-view.
We all were.
And I remember when they said this is not in the storyline. I was like, what?
Yeah.
They said Owen Hart has died. I was
Just
like,
when they were doing the promos and you could see the look on Jeff Jarrett's face, it's like, how did they even go on with that show is another conversation.
Love you, Nick. Love you too.
Hell yeah, Mick.
And what's up to Alex? What's up, Alex? How you doing?
Do you collect a lot of figures? You're a figure guy?
I don't do figures.
Because once you start, that's what happened with me, man.
Do you see these things behind me, bro?
Yeah,
I can't.
No, I that's why I only have like the I have a few titles. I don't have a lot because I have a lot of figures. I the first year I got married, I don't know why. I just needed a new hobby. And I missed all my old Hasbro figures, so I started with that. And then next thing you know, 250 figures later.
Right. It's crazy. And like I said, this is my weakness right here. Look at this.
That's beautiful too. ABCCBS logo. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've seen that in a long time.
Bro, that's legit, man.
That's from like the 70s. That's a nice one. That's a beautiful title. They took the $1 million title off the WWE shop. I hope that's not forever.
I had that title, and let me tell you what happened to it.
You didn't like it?
You can't travel with it because you go anywhere with it, the rhinestones come off. It was the worst. It gets rusted.
So it just gets destroyed.
Just guys, never buy
It's just a display. It's just a display title.
You can never let it leave your house or move it. You can't. It gets ruined.
Well, the same thing happened. I remember when even my WWF title, the Attitude Era title that I had over the years, I would hit people in the head with it. They would hit me. You fuck around. And then all the gems are all gone.
Yeah.
You can get that off eBay and then glue them back on. It's not even
Look at these, man.
That's a nice Impact one. So these are all on your list of titles that you want to get.
No. This one here is a definite. I have this, but I have the WWE. But this right here, I need that in my life. See that WF right there?
Yeah.
I need that in my life.
I'm okay with the WWE one of that. I have the WWF Attitude. You know what I need in my life? And I'm going to try to get something. On May 6th, when that event happens at 80s Con, I'm going to be pursuing Andre the Giant's daughter. And I'm going to try my best to find a way to buy something that her father owned. A sock, a boot, a shoe. Doesn't have to be wrestling gear. Even a shoe. I'm willing to pay up to $1,000. I'm not rich. I can't do more than that.
Right.
But you know that this will be in my possession for the rest of my life. I will not sell it. That title is gorgeous, though. Yeah, when I saw the picture of it, I kind of popped, man. When I saw that little Greek flag up there, all these years, I never realized that Greek flag is all the way up there, man. It's crazy to see.
Yeah, man. Listen.
It's beautiful.
I can't believe it.
Did it always have the red, back leather?
I'm not sure. I think so. I saw it somewhere on and I saw this title on eBay for $10,000.
I kind of like the NWO at 10 pounds of gold, but they're asking like $600 for that thing.
Yeah, but
which is cheaper than AEW's, but
oh yeah. Listen, an AEW title wouldn't buy. I'd buy the tag team. Those AEW tag team titles are nice.
I got the hold. I don't think it was the real one because on TV it was a different color strap on the back. So I'm pretty sure whatever he's carrying with him to the shows is not the real title. Max Caster.
All right.
I'm pretty sure because I held the title, I took a picture with it, and then I'm watching him on Dynamite, and the one he has like a black leather back instead of the one I held, which was white, looked like white cow leather. Who you got tomorrow? Braun Breaker or Grayson Waller? NXT main event.
I'm going for an upset. I'm going for Grayson Waller with the upset.
I like it, man. Yeah, they had Grayson on Busted Open the other day, and he was talking hella shit to Dave LaGreca, talking shit to Bully Ray.
Do you do watch? Are you doing a watch along for that, or are you doing an after show?
For what? The Busted Open?
No,
I have
for New Year's Eve tomorrow. Are you doing a show for that?
No, I'm just gonna go live after. I'm gonna go live after. If you want someone for the watch along, I'll join you.
I never do the NXT watch alongs, but I'm gonna do one tomorrow because it's basically like a premium live event for me.
I'm with you, man. I'm an NXT expert as far as the, what they have going on right now. I've been watching it hardcore.
I'm a step ahead of you. I will be live tomorrow.
I'm not gonna lie. The first time I ever watched NXT last year, because I had taken a break exactly when Drew McIntyre beat Bobby Roode. Once that happened, I was done. I tuned in a couple of times here and there for Adam Cole and Undisputed and this and that, pay-per-views, takeovers, but I wasn't watching the week-to-week show anymore.
Got you.
So I started watching it this year, and I remember the first night I was doing a show on it. It took me a while to even know what the hell was going on because there's a lot of characters.
A lot.
There's a lot. I thought AEW packs content in 2 hours, but NXT does a hell of a job of building up 20 different personalities in a 2-hour show.
So here is that title, but it's black. But I can't. I'm trying to find the green one as well.
I can't even believe I know all these years I never realized the Greek flag was on there. So that's why I was shocked when I saw that. Because when I was growing up, I'm not gonna lie to you, the European Championship was great, but like you said, the kids, when you're a kid, you look up to the champions. So all the other champions get overshadowed by the world champions all the time. Cedric Alexander now in the ring. I would love to see Bobby Lashley come down and get these guys a title shot right now.
Wouldn't it be great?
It would. And then he winks at MVP. What did you think of the Uncle Duty segment over here? I didn't like how they just went to break. That killed it for me. The promo was bad. It wasn't even good. And then he comes out and you just go to break. What is the point of that?
Who knows? Peter Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin celebrating 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on the main event last week. They had his little. They gave his flowers.
20 years, just like Cena and Rey Mysterio.
Oh yeah. Also,
what's his title picture looking like? I know he's been multiple tag team champion, IC champion.
Who's that? Shelton?
Yeah, multiple IC champion, US champ, never world champ.
Never.
Even though he could have been easy.
And I don't know who this is. It says nice. I wonder who. I don't know why on Facebook it doesn't tell you who's talking, who it is. I hate that.
What, for commentary?
So right now, it says Facebook user.
Oh yeah. That's the integration with this chat. The same thing happens when I do Streamlabs. On Streamlabs, the YouTube chat and the Facebook chat work, but the Twitch chat's all janky. So they can't get everything right.
Yeah, whoever you're on Facebook, please tell me who you are and thank you for the compliment.
You know what you do though? That's a good motivator to get them to come to your YouTube because then people can, they can be part of the chat, part of the show. They can see your name.
Yeah, you know what? I told myself, I told everybody this year I was going to stop streaming on Facebook, and I'm going to stop streaming on my main page. I'm going to still stream on other group pages though. But if you're
why not?
Yeah.
You never know, man. If you blow up, you blow up. It don't you don't want to. Why would you not take the chance of blowing up there? You never know. That's one true. Right person watches you. You never know, and then they share you to their 80,000 people.
Yeah.
You don't know. You never know.
You never know. One day you go to bed with 5,000, wake up with 15,000. You
could. Look. You know what happened to my TikTok this year? I went from 50 to 15,000 in a 3-month period.
Wow, that's great.
And the only reason I did that is because of 3 months of consistent uploading, and I had to take a break. So I still upload on TikTok, but not 4 times a day, not even 4 times a week.
Right.
It's hard, man.
It's very hard, bro. People don't realize how hard it is to do content all the time.
Everybody just wants to talk crap that's a waste of time. What are you doing? Shut up. Look, am I bothering you?
For the people that watch me, I love it. Look, I'm going to say this.
Nice and neat.
I watch a lot of wrestling podcast or YouTube shows. I don't know if you call them podcasts.
You can call them podcasts.
Some of them are great.
Some of them are bad.
The majority are terrible.
The majority, no, 99% are absolutely.
And I'm talking about people that have actual subscribers.
No, I know people that have millions of followers, and I listen. And I'm like, what am I listening to right now,
bro?
But I don't drop names, and I don't go on there and talk shit. It is what it is.
No, I don't do it either. I will never physically say you suck. Look,
No,
the only thing I do on this show is I rib oh my God.
Wrestlers.
My brain just see this is what happens. Grim. I rip Grim because people say Grim's the YouTube champion because that's what he says. And I say, well, he's the YouTube champion to him. He hasn't met me. You know, I don't care if you have 1.2 million subscribers. To me, that doesn't make you champion. It just makes you.
I agree with you.
A lot of YouTube, and I'm not saying him because he has for the content he does is great, but a lot of YouTubers get lucky. You know, they get that one video that
goes viral,
and then boom. Oh wow, they got beat. Wow.
So just a straight loss. Stupid.
But I watch a lot of
But at the end of the day, I understand where he's coming from because we all have our own shows. We all have our little catchphrases, and you know, I started my own little catchphrase. Okay, I'm not doing the Savage Nation or Savage Country or Savage Street or Savage or Stay. Mick really wanted me to use Stay Savage. I'm like, I'm not doing Stay Savage. All right, Stay Tantalizing. That's Tony. But I'm going to say you're all part of the Savage Kingdom, and the king is here, and I have my kingdom, and I have my right hand in my show. And that's it. I like my little Savage Kingdom. And I like to say my other little catchline. You're watching the best late night wrestling show in the world today. But I always add the words late night. And I'll give Dave LaGreca the credit. He has the best show in the morning at 9 a.m., but I'm not doing a show at 9 a.m.
Right.
And he may be the prince of this wrestling talk. But late night, 11:30, I'm the fucking king of this shit.
There you go.
And I show people why, goddamn.
You are great. I never say my show's the best. You're the best. I'm the best YouTuber.
No, I talk shit, but only during when I'm in character.
But I just say I'm the YouTube champion because I am the YouTube champion. I don't care what anybody else says.
Who cares what anybody says? You're the YouTube champion. You're the self-proclaimed YouTube champion, just like everybody else is self-proclaimed whatever the fuck. I have the self-proclaimed best late night show in the world. Who cares? I don't care if nobody believes me. I'll say it until I die. Just like you're going to say you're the YouTube champion until you die. And one day you might just actually be the undisputed universal super YouTube champion of the fucking galaxy.
Listen, no matter what.
You need the plaque behind you. That's what I want to see behind you. I want to see that 100K. Bro. That's why we're in this right now. I'm far away from you.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm going to catch up to you. By the time I catch up to you, I'm hoping you're at like 45K because then you're going to help me get the 10K.
I want that plaque so bad. I want that plaque so bad.
Kevin Nash got it.
I know.
Unfortunately, his son had to pass away for him to get it.
Yeah, terrible.
Rest in peace to him.
Rest in peace to Kevin Nash's kid. When I get that plaque, you see what I said? I said, when I get that plaque,
or should have won tier, maybe. Maybe you should have won.
You're
gonna ball?
The party for that show, we're gonna do that party somewhere bigger than. I guess we have to take all the whole Bertucci's.
Well, dude, if you get to 100,000 subs, and then you have, let's say all things are going well, and on average you have 1,000 to 2,000 to 3,000 people watching your show every time you go live, you can probably retire at that point.
I could quit my job.
You'll make money off ads. You'll make money off monetization. Of course, there'll be donations and super chats and super this and super that. And let's not forget that Stay Tantalizing merch. The 100,000 ding dong shirts you're gonna sell.
Yo, the Mikey shirt's gonna be the shirt everybody wants.
Ding dong.
But
ding ding. Whatever.
Just so you guys know, I already have 2 trademarks in the works for Stay Tantalizing and the Tantalizing Tony YouTube channel. So everybody use my name. So if they do, they'll have to pay me. You know. So Stay Tantalizing will be trademarked.
Yeah, no, I'm actually working on all that right now. I was shocked when I got my name. I was like, how is there not something called Wrestling with Savage?
Yeah.
Because Savage, Wrestling? We're missing one word.
Let's say one thing. What I appreciate about your channel, it says wrestling in it. I don't know if I can change my name and keep my subs, like, because I love that it's wrestling with Savage. I would love mine to say the 10 Lives and Tony Wrestling Show,
Wrestling
but you know what I
show.
mean. So I mean, I just see if I can change it, which what I really want to do.
Google, I'll tell you two things I've learned about Google over the few years I've been streaming on my other channels and everything I've done. Google is like terrible for customer service and like actually requesting things like of that nature. They're terrible. For example, if you get 3 strikes, you're done.
You're over. I have one right now.
I have one too. And you know why? Because I uploaded a video that I took at Full Gear.
Me too. Yo, AW.
You too. Wait, no, not even AW. Fight TV.
Fight
TV. Me and you were on the same page. We both have that one strike.
Wait, were we at the same the show in Jersey?
Full Gear, New Jersey pay-per-view.
The show in Jersey. The show at the Prudential.
Yeah, full Gear, the pay-per-view.
I got a strike too that same
We
day.
both got one.
So
and my clip didn't even show music. It just showed like wrestlers were near me.
Yo, exactly. I had a face. I didn't. Let me tell you what I did. I showed Paige and DMD faced off for 8 seconds.
That's it.
And I did a jump cut to make it look, and I reversed it. Fight TV got me.
What I did was I did a slow motion of John Moxley, and then I made like montage. I think that's what did it for me, man. Bottom line is Fight TV. Thank God I was able to get all the videos down because I had just finished uploading, like, no lie, Tony, like 30 different clips, like 10-second, 20-second clips. And then I got the one strike, so I immediately go back, I delete everything, and now from now on, I'm done with that.
So what date you get your strike? Do you know?
The
I got
day
mine,
after.
So I got mine on November 19th. My strike expires in 40 days. So what I did was I even selected action.
Go off the camp for a second.
I went there to I contacted them. And I please asked them to take it down because I didn't realize that was going to get me a strike. I've emailed them 3 times already. No reply.
Hey, like I said, YouTube, and I pay for Google Plus. I don't know if you pay for Google Plus. Google Plus is one of the only ways that you can actually have a chance to even speak to a human being from Google, but then they can't help you with YouTube. They have nothing to do with YouTube headquarters, YouTube offices. So basically, once you get on that list of like, oh, you're done, your channel's done, you have to start over.
Yeah, not to mention, like Stephen Chambers just said, they took my sign in the crowd. I had a 10 Lives and Tony sign, and they took it.
AEW officials.
Yep.
It wasn't even security at the arena. It was actual AEW officials came up to you, right?
The AEW guy came up to me and says, "We need your sign." I said, "For what?"
Why? You had the hashtag on there, your website?
I had my QR code.
QR code. Okay.
But still, I said, what do you? I said, why? Well, we're not sure what that is. I said, okay, well, here's what you do.
So scan it
and see where it goes. It's a wrestling channel. I'm just covering the event. Like,
so dumb.
It's the worst, bro.
Well, I went on their website. I found out all the information. Anybody can apply for a media badge there. If you have a good following, you have a better chance of getting it.
They deny me every time.
How many times have you tried?
Every time for months.
So they never even gave it to you.
Nope. AW denies me, and I'll tell you what's crazy is that, they give it to people. So there's a girl named Izzy. Remember the little girl that used to be at the ringside at the NXT shows that loved Bailey?
Yes.
So now she has a channel. She was at the media scrum, and they gave her one. No, nothing against her. She's great. I love that kid.
She's doing her thing. How many followers does she have?
I think 20,000.
Maybe they have a threshold for like. That's a good question. Then who at that media scrum has the lowest sub count?
Yeah, who knows? But I mean,
and how many people there maybe don't even have subs? They're just a friend of a friend, or something like that. Doing a favor for somebody.
Yeah,
that's not right.
Izzy does have a huge following.
I messed up though. I could have went to that MJF media scrum because I could have walked in with Gabby from Busted Open, and I didn't.
Yeah, Gabby. Listen, Gabby's good people, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. All I had to do was just follow her, and my boys wanted to go to the bar, have some drinks. I wasn't thinking MJF was about to cut a promo in the back. I thought he went home.
Yo, the freaking Judgment Day is killing it.
Oh man, yeah, man. Rhea Ripley, that match earlier she had was incredible. Why is Otis doing the worm though?
Yeah, well, Hey guys, check out the show tonight. I think the new Ant-Man trailer is out, and I'm gonna do a reaction video to it.
I got two interviews with wrestlers coming up. If you want later, if you wouldn't mind showing the audience during maybe the commercial break of Raw, both videos are on my page. Two independent wrestlers, one from Creative Pro, and then one from everywhere. I have Aaron Rourke, who's an awesome independent wrestler, and then I have Vicious Vicky, also guest hosting with me for AEW Dynamite on Wednesday.
Hold on a second. I'm going to your channel right now. Give me a second. So you got. Give me 1 second.
You could play the clip so people could see their in-ring work. I made like a little short video.
All right. So this is any music in it?
It's copyright free though. It's all from Streamlabs. It's safe for
You sure?
YouTube. I play it on my channel. Yeah, 100% YouTube safe. I pay the royalty for the bullshit. So all this shit is safe. But you can do no music if you want.
Yeah, you know why I'm gonna do it no music? Just because you pay for, but I don't. So,
That's
this
true.
is Vicky right here. Vicious Vicky, the guest host. She'll be on Wrestling with Savage. When is that? Tomorrow?
No, she's gonna be on Wednesday night for AEW.
Wednesday night.
She's actually gonna be part of that whole show. It's not gonna be just an interview. She's gonna actually be breaking down AEW Dynamite with me, telling me what she thinks about the matches, the wrestlers, and she's actually had a match against Athena in AEW.
Oh, nice. She
So
looks
big
fishy.
things for her in 2023. I can see a bright future for her. She's had a lot of gold in her career in the Indies. There's her beating up Willow Nightingale, yeah.
Just so you guys know, Willow is the next. She will beat Jade Cargill.
Yes, I
she
can see
will.
that.
I already know it's happening. It's happening.
And if you want to go back, I'll show you Aaron Rourke.
She looks badass. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Take your time.
Let me just see what's going on.
It looks, I see Adam Pearce. I see Dom ringside. There, it looks like Damian Priest is trying to help Finn Balor with a rib injury, maybe.
Yeah, there was a splash from Otis onto Chad Gable and him. Now he might literally be hurt. But here comes the Street Profits.
This match is going hella long.
It's eight. It's supposed to be 4 teams. So yeah.
I mean, it's 10:38, man. Is this the main event?
Yeah, this is the main event. And they're walking down real slow too.
So basically, Finn Balor's hurt, but he's going to continue the match probably.
We'll see.
The Street Profits should win this, but I'd rather see them have the titles at Mania. I want to see them rip the titles off the Usos at Mania. I'd be happy with that.
Who do you want to see win the titles from the Usos?
Street Profits.
Wow, that's a good
I think
pick.
the Street Profits have earned it with their work this year. Montez Ford was incredible all year long, and then Angelo Dawkins, in my opinion, like I said, most improved male superstar on the roster. It's not like he didn't put in the work. He obviously hit the gym, been training his ass off, and he looks better than ever. And the Street Profits look like a legitimate badass tag team now. Like I used to look at this group as a joke. Come out with the red cups, always dicking around, cutting promos in the back. Last 2 years, like ass kickers. How many times did they almost beat the Usos, right? That storyline is there. Pretty sure they headlined like 5 pay-per-views with the Usos last year.
They had a lot. They have a great rivalry.
There's a good story there for them to win against the Usos finally. But I don't see it happening at the Rumble unless we're going to start the dissension of the bloodline earlier than expected.
Look, I'm still on the Sammy train. So
No, well, that's for the world title. We're talking about the tag team titles. For all I know, maybe Sami Zayn and KO become a stupid tag team after the Rumble, which I hope that's not the case.
Listen, I don't want to see anything happen that can derail Sammy from the.
Oh, I didn't know my camera back on. What am I doing, guys? I'm losing my mind. I was doing bad things. I can't show that.
I appreciate that. We got kids. We got kids from my school watching. So
You don't got to tell. Hey, man, I went and checked the rules for my show, but I do want to stop actually doing that during my shows. It's one of my New Year's resolutions that I've yet to fulfill. I've come close. During my interview that I did with one wrestler, it was 37 minutes. I didn't. 37 minutes is nothing. 1 hour, 2 hours, it's hard. 3 hours, even harder. But I want to quit in general. I don't know if you were ever a smoker.
Never.
Congratulations, your lungs are good to go. You probably will outlive me, and I'm younger than you. But hey,
listen, I could get hit by a bus tomorrow.
You never know. That's true. That's true. Open
Yeah,
out there. Knock on wood.
So the new Ant-Man trailer is up, and I'm gonna, as soon as I get off of here, I'm gonna screen record it, and I'm gonna do an Ant-Man trailer reaction. So, is this new?
I wanted to ask you because earlier I heard you playing. I think you were playing somebody's audio from the show, from Raw.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get in trouble for that ever?
You can play the raw audio as long as you're talking over it. Because I watch other channels and they do it.
Okay.
So,
because I got scared of even putting the pictures, but then I see so many people. They do the thumbnails. They have pictures of Vince, pictures of Charlotte, pictures of Cody. I'm like, why can't I do it? If everybody else does it, but I don't even know. I don't even know if you can get away with it. I think maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how they. I don't know what the criteria is on how you can do what anymore.
I think anybody can just get picked on at any particular moment. If the cancel culture comes along and wants you gone for whatever reason because you said something silly or someone just doesn't like the cut of your jib, they'll find anything. Like, oh, this guy he was drinking beer on his stream one night.
Right. So I noticed that the smaller you do your video, so that's okay. We can do like that. All right. Look at this dude. Remember him? You with this guy? I'll smack him in the mouth. So now he's on Break Room on this thing on New Rock Stars. How do you get on New Rock Stars? So this is one guy. I'll tell you about him later. Long story, but I'm just looking up this reaction, this trailer reaction. So make sure I can do mine the same way. See that? Okay. I was just double checking my stuff because as soon as I go off this channel, guys. As soon as we go off, I'm gonna go do. Oh, geez, I think I just closed.
There's a couple of movies I got to catch up on. I still haven't seen Black Panther 2.
What?
I still haven't seen it. There's like 3 movies on my list that I have to just make time to watch, man.
Off in time. Finn Balor medically disqualified. His ribs crushed.
Wow, Finn Balor out.
So his ribs are really crushed, or you think that story?
He might have really been hurt because the way that Otis fell on him and
didn't look good.
Yeah, it didn't look good. It did not look good.
That sucks. So now we'll no Finn in the Rumble either, huh?
We'll see. Ribcage injury is funny. Depends on. He's got the wind knocked out of him, maybe a fracture. He'll taper up pretty good. Get a couple cortisone shots in your ribcage, you'll be all right. How about
so Dom in now? So now it's Dom and Damian Priest going on with the Profits. This is interesting, and you're right. This is the main event. Yeah, Dom's in there right now. They're fighting.
I wonder if this was planned.
Maybe because Dom is so over right now, and the way they've been selling a lot of injuries, I wouldn't be surprised if that was just Finn.
But Dominic was in gear, like Kira said, so maybe it was planned this way.
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe Finn comes back and costs them, gets them to win. Now Montez Ford looked like he had bulked up, and that looks like he slimmed down again.
Who? Dom?
No. Montez Ford.
Montez Ford is in incredible shape, man.
Yeah.
And he's going to be a main event player in this business.
I'm hoping so. I'd love to see him and Bianca champion.
In a few years, I'm telling you, you're going to see guys like Theory and Montez Ford, like maybe main eventing a Mania. Because all these other legends that we're used to seeing, that we're always talking about, the Rollins, the Reigns, the Cody, they're not going to be here in 4 or 5 years. Maybe.
Yeah,
but these two still will be.
I think Rollins got 5, 6, 7 years in him. I think
Prime time. How old is Rollins? 34?
37.
He's 37? Damn.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That prime age is like 36, so like he's in his prime right now, but it will be dwindling down, unfortunately. Father time is not friendly.
Thought her beloved was gone forever. Locked down. It could have been the end of them. But true love prevails, Kevin.
Seth Rollins is 36.
36, okay. Yeah, that's prime time age, man.
Yep.
Why do you think LA Knight's getting the run he's getting right now? Because he's exactly in that prime age.
Yep.
They got to get it out of him now.
Roman 37.
So he's got the year. Mox is what? 30. He's probably
30,
like
36. They're the same age, I think. They're around the same age.
Makes sense.
When Moxley comes back, it'll be nice. We're all together one more time, you know?
Yeah.
37 Moxley. We're all in the same.
They're all in the same bracket. It's funny that their careers just went together so well, though.
All world champions.
Yeah, the long term. I mean, you want to talk about the bloodline and all that crap, but listen to the Shield, man. Who's really running wrestling? It's not the blood, it's the Shield. The Shield is running wrestling. They might not be called the Shield, but it's the Shield.
It's true.
And I bet when you first saw them come out, you didn't think that about any of them.
You know what? I knew they were a great faction. I knew that much.
But you didn't see 3 world champions.
Nah, not off the bat.
Maybe Rollins. I think the first year you could see it, but Reigns was the muscle, Mox was the maniac, and Seth was everything else. The ring work, the mouthpiece.
Tremendous impact. Spine first into
I can't believe it's 10:46 already, man. What was your opinion on Raw tonight? Honestly, to me, it was a little boring, a little stale.
I had more fun talking to you guys tonight.
I had like Vince McMahon vibes tonight, like with the way they ended that Alexa Bliss segment, and then all the video replays. It felt like a Raw from 4 months ago with the video replays and the video pack. I'm sick of it. I want to see wrestlers wrestling. How many wrestlers did we not see tonight? You didn't see no Elias. You know, I'm sure you could. We didn't see anybody from Raw, pretty much. Just a couple of the heavy hitters.
No Becky Lynch.
No Becky Lynch whatsoever.
No Bianca.
No women's wrestling besides Rhea Ripley just kicking the shit out of Mia Yim, which that was so obvious, and you buried her. What was the point of that match? What purpose did that match serve besides making Mia Yim look weak?
Yo, he just slapped. Wait, you'll see it. Montez just backslapped
Damien
in the mouth. Busted his mouth.
Was that after the forearm from Damien?
Yeah, you'll see it.
He got Montez in the corner right now. Irish whip. Montez with a reversal. Right hand. Ooh. Jesus Christ.
Slapped him right in the mouth. Backslapped him right in the mouth.
I like that.
Yo. Dawkins with a wait till you see the move.
Dawkins, man. He's been killing it.
He slammed down. Right before commercial, wait till you see what Dawkins does.
I love Damien's facials. So look, he's busted open on his lip. He's got blood in his lip. So that was a real shot, people.
It was a real shot.
He's looking at Ford. Ford's like, Ford's like, oh, okay. That was good.
And being that Finn Balor's still at ringside, it's not a real injury because he wouldn't be at ringside still. So
yeah, no, 100%. Oof.
Yeah.
I just saw the shoulder block, and then Dawkins with a beautiful flip, perfect landing, like gymnastic shit.
Yeah.
We were just talking about, like I said, most improved WWE male athlete, in my opinion. And then for women, I gave the most improved to Mandy Rose. From the beginning of the year last year till the end of the year, she was another story.
Where is Asuka?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Thank you. Where is the dark Asuka that we've been getting teased about?
And what happened to Doudrop? Disappeared. I
think she had a visa issue. I'm not 100%.
I like Piper Niven. They need to bring her as Piper Niven.
No, Doudrop is real. Call up that's going to happen within the next couple of weeks from one of my sources. Pretty Deadly will be coming
I
up.
love them. I love them.
Yeah, they're good. They're good. They remind me of like a combination of the Rockers and
Chuck and Billy.
yeah, that's not a bad comparison at all, actually, man. Chuck and Billy was over back in the day, man. People were loving that.
Oh,
that
Kira said
storyline.
Breezango.
Breezango. I saw Dirty Dangle fight recently at a Long Island show, man. And I was like, dude, are you ever going back to WWE? And I told him, I want to thank you for putting that dent in Jericho's career. You know, like you're the only one to like literally put like a dent in this guy's career. His first match ever, and you're beating Jericho at Mania
29.
You were there for that one, I'm sure. What was your favorite match from that night? Punk, Undertaker? We had Triple H and Brock.
I like Triple H Brock, tell you the truth.
That was fun to watch, man. I love that Triple H won too.
I like that.
Yeah, that was fun. To me, that was like a fun Mania, man. And even the Punk
cold.
match.
It was so cold that night.
Yeah.
But I also liked
Miz became IC champion in the pre-show.
Yep. And who else what was the tag match? Wasn't it
we had I think it was Big
Alberto
Show,
Del Rio,
Sheamus.
but Alberto Del Rio and wait, didn't Alberto Del Rio fight Jet? No. What happened that
I
night?
think it was like a tag match. League of Nations maybe or something like that versus Randy Orton, Big Show, and Sheamus.
I don't know who it was, but I know that night we were hoping that Dolph was going to cash in, and he didn't.
Ryback
It
was
was
fighting
Dolphin.
someone.
He fought Mark Henry.
There you go.
And he beat Mark Henry.
That was a good match.
God, I was so mad at that though. I hate it.
But you got to admit, like that visual of just him carrying around Mark Henry and stomping, and then the visual alone was worth it.
I hated Ryback, and Ryback's a scumbag. So
he just got his copyright. You know that he got his name back.
Did he?
He won the case, yeah. So he can use Ryback now. So according to him, he's coming back. Not the WWF, but I don't want to see him in AEW. Who wants to see Ryback in AEW?
Nobody. Kira, I mean Jasmine, I'm gonna do a trailer reaction right after the show goes off.
You're doing a trailer reaction to Ant-Man? There's a Ant-Man sequel?
Yeah.
With the same guy from the other two. It's part of the Avengers arc.
Yes.
Okay. When did that come out? Or it's not out yet.
The trailer just came out today. The movie comes out February 17th, I believe.
Okay, so it's not too far away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be on tonight because I'm not going to work tomorrow, guys. Mikey's sick, so I'm staying home with Mikey tomorrow. So I might.
Did you like the Joker that we had with Joaquin Phoenix?
I did.
What do you think about the sequel being a musical with Lady Gaga?
Verdict's still out on that.
And do you think Ben Affleck deserved his own standalone Batman movie?
Yes, 100%.
Dumping Superman the way they did right now, to me, leaves a bad taste in my mouth because you invested so much time in these characters and stories over the years. If you don't like the way it is so far, why don't you just make better movies, write better scripts? You have a cast already that you built. What the? Come on. You're going to tell me that solo Batman movie would flop? No way.
Look, the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson was not bad.
Not bad at all. Actually,
Very different.
surprising.
But Affleck deserves his standalone Batman movie.
I bet you the Affleck one would actually make more money.
Agreed.
And you know who else deserves their own standalone movie too? Harley Quinn and the Joker. I would have really loved to see them get their own.
A lot of people didn't like
standalone.
Jared Leto as Joker, but I did.
It's a different universe. What's the problem? We have they say it in the comic books. There's multiple multiverses. So it's just another Joker from another multiverse. If you don't like him, look at it like that and shut up. What's the problem?
Agreed.
Who's the best Joker of all time? I know you're gonna say. Probably the same guy.
I'm not gonna say Heath Ledger. I'm not gonna say that.
No, Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson is the best Joker of all
And
time.
Michael Keaton's the best Batman.
Yep.
No, there's no argument.
Nope.
Michael Jordan's better than LeBron James, yes?
Michael
Come
Jordan's
on. You're pissing me off.
Let me finish. Michael Jordan's the best of all time.
But, here's the but.
But
Waiting for that shit.
if he played in the same era as Kobe, Jordan's win all championships.
If nothing, man, we can't talk about ifs. We can only talk about what is. And what is this? The man won 3 in a row, retired, made a movie, came back, won another 3 in a row. Finals 6 times, losses 0, How many times has Kobe went to the finals and lost?
Yeah, a few.
How many times has LeBron went to the finals and lost?
More than a few.
He's went to the finals and lost more times than like entire teams' rosters have ever even been to the finals combined. Like, guy was like in and out of the finals every year.
I'm not mad at you.
I ain't gonna listen. I can't knock LeBron James. One of the most. I blame this all on the Celtics. They started this whole super team shit, and they showed the league that hey, we did it in the first year. It worked. You get the right three, and you're gonna win a chip. And then you got the whole league obsessed now with these super team concepts, and they clearly don't always work because everyone's not going to be the Celtics or the Warriors.
Well, the Heat didn't work the first year.
No, you're right, but they stuck around and they won. They got 2 out of it. But like, example, like Brooklyn Nets, trying to get Harden and Durant and Irving. Like, what a complete disaster and a mess that was and has been,
Yep.
First of all, the fact that Durant didn't go to New York Knicks, right? To me, that was like the biggest mistake of your life because we would have treated you like, don't get me wrong, you're still going to get treated like a god in Brooklyn. But why can't we ever get that one guy that's like the stud at the right time? We got Carmelo, but he only had like a couple of years left.
We could have got LeBron at one point. We had a chance to get him and blew it.
Nah, that's ridiculous.
You're right
But yeah,
now.
Cole, I'll give you that one. Cole.
Oh! Wait to see this move.
By who? Ford?
Watch what he do to Dominic. Watch.
Kick. Inseguri to the back of the head.
Watch.
Took some backdrop. Beautiful backdrop. Nice bump by Dom. Nice fucking kick up by Montez. Nice visuals, facials. He does the Hulkamania pose. I love it.
It's
Back
coming.
flip, cover, and a kick out.
Looking to be the number 1 contender for the Raw Tag Team Championship.
This double G move. You'll see it.
Priest is here. Priest is late.
I'm waiting for it.
Dawkins might be out.
I give Rhea Ripley though. She's ooh innovative. I've never seen that before. I've seen something like that, but not that exactly. That was nice. But see, that's only gonna work with guys like a Dom. You ain't doing that to Roman Reigns, I don't think.
Tama Tonga might be coming WWE.
I heard that. But they offered him a contract 7 years ago, and he turned it down so he could stay in New Japan. But I don't blame him. A lot of these guys have a good thing going in New Japan. Like Will Ospreay's got no business coming to WWE. He's got such a good thing going. I mean, I would love to see him in WWE. But in his mind, he's got the life. Makes good money. He's treated like he probably eats for free everywhere he goes, to the spots he goes to. He goes to wrestling, people that love wrestling. They treat you well out there in New Japan, man.
Yeah.
They treat him like a star. You know what I mean? So why would you want to leave that situation and come here and be a little peg in the machine? Because we've seen it. How many times have we seen guys like that come over here and then quickly get transitioned into the system?
Can't do it. Can't fit. Yo, this match is a banger.
It's been good so far, especially this last one between the Prophets and the Judgment Day.
Oh, shit!
Okay. I just saw Damian springboard off the ropes, get caught by Dawkins. Ford back in. Ford now with a stinger splash. Nope, climbing the top ropes, going for the punches. Damian with a choke slam. Turns it into a Hurricane Rana, into an Enziguri. Dom on the top rope. Montez.
Wow!
Wild finish, it's looking like. All right, Dawkins now sent over the barricade. Montez just jumping out of the ring, wiping out Damian Priest, slamming. Oh my God, is he doing the frog splash right now? It's over.
No, watch.
Frog, no, ooh, 450 splash.
Yo!
And Mommy, no, Damian. I thought that was Mommy. It was Damian. Damian pulls out Montez, saves, makes the save.
Yo, Montez is
Beautiful
great.
leap right there to dodge. That was innovative too, the way he dodged Damian Priest's attack. And then Dom with a roll-up victory. Woo! Keeping Dom relevant. Because think about it, Dom's on a hot streak right now as far as like character development. So now, like, this just adds another level to that. Like, oh, not only is he cutting these promos in the back, but he just picked up a big win in a big match.
Not to mention that everybody's helping Dominic. The locker room out of respect for Ray, which is awesome. Oh, uh-oh.
So now the Judgment. So we have Judgment Day versus the Usos for the Royal Rumble. But now, is it Dom and Damian?
Freebird rules apply.
Oh man, I like this. Yo, I think the Usos are in trouble. Can we say that now?
Freebird rules apply.
What if Rhea Ripley wins the Women's Rumble and then Damian and whoever win the tag team titles on the same night? We immediately put a crack into that bloodline. Roman's pissed off.
Yep.
God only knows what's going to happen in the Men's Rumble.
Yep.
And then maybe Sammy wins the Rumble, like you said. It's possible. It's not impossible anymore. 2023, that word impossible doesn't exist anymore. Bloodline coming out. Well, whoever's left in the bloodline. I thought they were told to leave the building, though.
Yo, they're saying, sorry, not to cut you off, but I've just read about Jeremy Renner and his accident.
Who?
You know, Jeremy Renner had an accident last week with a snowplow. You know, Hawkeye.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Is he okay?
They say he may be paralyzed for life.
Shit, man. That's never good news, brother.
Yeah, he might have to get an amputation. They're saying now.
That sucks, dude.
Come on, Hawkeye.
That
wow.
sucks.
That sucks big time.
That definitely sucks. But, yo, it's 11 o'clock. I got to get ready to do my shit at 11:30. I'm sure you're getting ready to do Ant-Man right now.
Yes.
And
Everybody,
I
look.
appreciate you having me on.
Of course, everybody please check out Wrestling with Savage. He's going live very shortly, guys.
11:30, we'll be live.
Hit the notification bell because if you do, then you know when the dude's going live. This is his channel right here, guys. Check him out. You guys know how to do it. It's very easy. Just click over. I'm putting it in the chat one more time. No excuses, gentlemen and ladies.
No excuses.
If you gotta go to work tomorrow, so what? Just at least put the channel on and let it play. So he gets the views.
Whatever you guys want to do, but I appreciate you. I appreciate what do you call your community? Do you have a name for your community?
See, the shirts say NOT, right? They're the nation of, I took this from the nation. They're the nation of tantalization.
I like that. The nation of tantalization.
Yeah, NOT is a logo, and it has the NWO logo. So because we're not scrubs, because we're not suckers, because we're not like anybody else. You know.
I like it. That's hot. You got it popping, man. Again, thank you for having me. Thank you for having a cool audience. Give ABJ my love, Corey, and your boy over there, Ravishing Ricky.
Who no-showed me.
He no-showed you? It's okay. Ravishing Ricky, he gets a pass, man. He's a cool dude. He's a cool dude. But I appreciate you, and we'll talk soon. If you want me for NXT tomorrow, send that email. You know the deal.
I appreciate you, bro. Wrestling with Savage, everybody. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you, brother. Have a good night, man. Everybody have a good time and enjoy his Ant-Man review.
Damn right.
Ant-Man reaction.
Action, whatever. Yeah.
Reaction. All right. We'll catch you guys later, man. Wrestling with Savage out.
That's Wrestling with Savage. Guys, what a good show tonight. We had some guest co-hosts. Just so you guys know, Anthony Graves may not be doing Mondays anymore just because of school. Nothing's wrong. Don't panic. Oh my God, Graves is gone. He's still part of the channel, as well as he has his own channel. So don't be tripping like, oh my God, you got rid of Anthony Graves. Never could happen. Graves is part of us from the beginning, so he ain't going nowhere. Graves is at 644 subscribers, on his way to 700. He's on the way, boys. Check out the Anthony Graves pod, please. Please check him out. You guys know. Yes, thank you, Daniel. 6 out of 10. I'll agree with you on that Raw review. Cello Governor. So yeah, check out Anthony Graves pod, of course. You guys know how to check out Blackwell. Same thing. He's at 435 on the way to 500. These guys are killing it right now. Anthony Blackwell, he took the night off. He went out early. He went to have some drinks. He deserves it. The guy works his ass off. So check out him. Here's his channel there. You guys know what to do. You should get rid of Graves what he said about Lashley earlier. I'm gonna record it, Jasmine. What? Do you want to do it with me, Jasmine? I say invite. You can come in right now. We can record it together. You can come in. I'm making the new channel. I'm making it. You can come in. How about that, Jasmine? Anyway, look, we're gonna get out of here, guys. You guys know what to do. Check out the channel. We'll be doing NXT tomorrow, so please check us out. All right. Thanks, guys. Kira, get us out of here. Guys, I want to get out. Let's go.
Thank you for coming to the show. Thank you guys for everyone who came in, who's not usually here, to all our co-hosts. Thank you for coming in. If you guys are new, hope you guys share, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you in a couple minutes with a video. I don't know if is it pre-taped?
We'll see. I gotta see if I can. We gotta record it.
You should do it pre-taped.
Yeah.
We'll see you he'll see you tomorrow for NXT.
So will you.
Make sure you put on your post notifications. Like your family members, tell them you love them, pray together every day because you're not promised tomorrow. And as always, do what we all do best, and that.
Stay tantalizing. Don't stop till I wear the crown.
Won't stop till I wear the crown.